With so much drama in the LBC, it's kind of hard being Snoop D on Double G, but I somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. Man, I kick a little something for the cheese and make a few wins as I breeze through. 2 in the morning and the party still jumping cause my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? Shit, I got a pocket full of brothers and my homeboys do too. So turn off the lights and close the door. But for what? We don't learn how to get. So we gon' smoke an ounce to this. G's up, hoes down, while you motherfuckers bounce to this. Rolling down the street, smoking windows, sipping on candles, laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking windows, sipping on candles, laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. I got me some secrets jingling. Everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this type of shit happens all the time. You gotta get yours, but fool, I gotta get mine. Everything is fine when you listen to the DFG. I got the cultivating music that be captivating me. Who listens to the words that I speak as I take me a drink to the middle of the street and get some back into this bitch named Shady. Right? She used to be the homeboy's lady. 80 degrees when I tell that bitch, please raise up all these NUTs. Could you get none of these at ease? As I walk with the dog pound, filled with breeze, the ice of jet. Rolling down the street, smoking windows, sipping on candles, laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking windows, sipping on candles, laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Later on that day, my homie Dr. Dre came through with a game to tangle break. And a fat ass Jake of some bubonic product that made me choke. Shit, this ain't no joke. I had to back up off of it and sit my cup down. Tangerine chronic, yeah, I'm fucked up now. But it ain't no stopping. I'm still popping. Dre got some bitches from the city of Compton to serve me. Not with a cherry on top. Cause when I bust my nut, I'm raising the box of cock. Don't get upset, girl, that's just how it goes. I don't love you hoes, I'm out the duck. And I'll be rolling down the street. Smoking windows, sipping on candles, laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking windows, sipping on candles, laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking windows, sipping on candles, biatch. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking windows, sipping on candles, biatch. With my mind on my money and my money.
Alexa, play Diddy. Hold on.
Diddy Radio.
Almost done. Alexa, turn off. All right. Do you know how annoying it is everyone else's device is going off? I don't know if that's a rude question or not. So what is I will work better at it. Summer, is that okay? Okay. So let's get down to business. So last night, if you did not have a chance to watch my live from last night, you can hear our beautiful AC up on a panel, which you'll hear it today, dropping the hard N word. So now is it okay to drop the F bomb? You can drop the X bomb. You can drop the Q bomb. And all of it is drop all of it bomb. So let's get into it. Oh, and a happy Friday, by the way. And shall I say, this craft that I did, I actually took my time on it. Sorry about the pups. I took my time on it. So it actually turned out, I feel like, a lot better than the other ones. So, yeah, I sent it to her. All right. Okay. Tell her I love her. Did you send her the link to that? Did you send her the link to that house?
No, you need to.
Okay. All right, let's get into it. So also on the short videos, you can hear I did a pre-record last night. You guys, stop. You want to let them out? Stop. Okay. So spunky. I don't know what you're saying, Muggsy. I don't know. I just know between him and Deadly, like they're filthy and they're disgusting. Because I was watching the clip channel. Nude is absolutely nude. Okay. My stuff, like that clip channel, always clipping you, which by the way, if you continue to do that, I will copyright strike your channel down. All these clip channels, I'm just going to keep copyright striking you. All the bigger channels, do what you want. But the clip channel, always clipping you, you're going to be the first that I copyright strike. Because one, that picture, that was for Brittany. There ain't no sexing going on with Deadly. That's disgusting. And Muggsy, I have no idea. I have no clue. But I will say this. Never, ever, ever, ever was I romantic with Muggsy. Ever, never, never. He can be with whoever he wants. No offense. I'm with my husband, and I just don't. Okay, if you really want to know the truth, okay, this is how stuff went with Muggsy. So he would call me Butterfly. He would go, my butterfly. And then if I didn't text back with him, and you said that in the text, Muggsy, if I did not text back with him, then he would get pissed off and he would post something. And then maybe that's his way of I did not want to send him anything. I did not feel comfortable with that. And it just reminded me too much. I had a nasty ass uncle. I did.
There's two things I know for sure.
Why is it every time you get stoned, I got to deal with this?
She was sent here from
It's just popped in my head when you said, you know, what songs.
And I just think it's disgusting because now he's back in there with Dudley and him and Keith, you know, I just don't think he has any respect for me at all. Or maybe he's pissed off. Maybe guys think it's like a big thing if a girl doesn't send them what they want. $30, and I never did that. Babe.
So he wanted this.
Oh my God, turn that off. And you know, the thing is that's why I called him old dude balls. Like, not interested. Not to mention, like, he was messing around with Amzie and all that. No. I've had the same husband for 6 years. Other than that shit with J Mac and some dude way back in the day, just talking to him, I don't do that shit. So get your timeline straight.
Oh, do you remember his when him and Amzie met and they like
something about it's nasty. And Muggsy, I don't want to have to read your text, but I'm gonna have to because this is disgusting. The shit that you're saying. You come in here, I can't see you, but then you're in other rooms. And you have zero respect for me. You could have just been a friend. Maybe I need to go join that thing that Ann did. Maybe I should just go join over there and just be like, hey, this is what it was. Last time I text with Muggsy was yesterday at 12:32. I said, if you have something to say, then you call, period. Because he's running his mouth in every other room. And then he goes, who is this? And then, you know, I always send my short videos out, but to everybody. And after today, it's going to be blocked. Because I don't need that shit. I've asked him 50 million times to quit lying on me and saying shit. And I hate to do this. I really do. But fuck, dude, he's in there with Dudley and all them and Kim. Like nothing even happened. All right. So this is just Never was I inappropriate with him. Put the text out. I've been telling everybody, put my text out. None of you guys put the text out. You just roll with something when it comes to me. I can screen record it. And I told you what I said. I told him, quit running your mouth. Let's just go to my birthday. Oh, I'm gonna block him because I told it doesn't matter whether I tell him to quit. He's not going to. He'll be blocked today. This is on the 20th. He goes, Jen, I'm busy. I'm getting my hair and nails done for Jen's birthday bash tonight. Can I have the first dance with you? And he goes, get all dolled up tonight for your birthday. No drama. Have fun. Everybody would want you to be nasty drama on your birthday. He's dancing. Okay. Have something to talk about. Be nice and happy tonight. You hear me? I want a response from you. Then he said, happy birthday. Yes, please. I said, okay. That's all I said. He goes, great live, my love. I hope you made some money tonight. Question. Are you sleeping? What are you doing? I got something for you. Never mind. You're live. Hello? You want to make easy money? I said, sure. He said, no photos or videos. I'll make it easy. I want you to send me a voice message. Jen, don't send no BS ones. Use your imagination and make sure they're at least 20 seconds long. Send 3 voice messages. Make up a hot fantasy. Tell me how much you want to F me and I can come inside of you. I want to send 3 voice messages and I'll cash up you $30. Is that fair? Very simple. Muggsy. He said, are you going to answer yes or no? Then he put the angry emoji. I said, hi. Because every time, like if he hit me up or something, then I had to deal with him posting fucking crazy shit and making all these things. And I was just tired of it. You can have the text. Never. Hello, did you get my text messages? Question. Oh my God, are you going to answer? Unbelievable. Oh my God, guess not. Hope you did well on your birthday. Deadly's going live. Is that you in chat? I'm hungry. Here's what I say. Hi. Good morning, sunshine. You're a year older and wiser, getting ready to order breakfast. I said, hey. Hey, girl, this stuff makes me kind of sick, actually. Hey, girl, how you feel sorry about last night? I was just being nice, but I do love you, and I would love for you to have my baby. I'm 48 years old, and I'm on birth control, bro. Did you have fun yesterday? You looked very pretty. Say hi to Muggsy. I'm sure he's watching. Because when I did block him, Odessa, he posted some bullshit, really mean shit about me.
I was trying to play your birthday bash live and it says something went wrong. What happened? You took it down?
I don't know. He wasn't extorting me. No, he wasn't doing anything like that because he did put the things up that it was for my bingo. What made me mad is he would post something and I'd be like, dude, take that down. Because he would post something until I would get back to him. And that post, I don't care. And I would tell him. I would be like, Sophie's been up all day and KK and all them. They make me sick. And I would ask him 50 million times, can you go in alive and stick up for me? He never did. But when I was up on a panel, he had no problem giving these assholes content. Are you live? See what I mean? You're ungrateful. You're a devil. You're going straight to hell. I said, no, I'm not. I'm an angel. So if you guys want them, and it just seems very weird that after that was right around when AMC blocked her to her shit. So somebody asked about my integrity. Well, but AMC's like this great person that married and actually You better put the times, and that's it. Very, very simple. Just don't lie.
Uh-oh.
Clint does know. That's my mom's song. Okay. So Clint is listening to these messages and doesn't find it disrespectful. Go outside. Yes, he finds it disrespectful because he said something to Muggsy about it, and then all hell broke loose. Clint did say something to Muggsy. Just like back in the day with Matt Bauer, when all that shit happened. I mean, listen to the shit that Amzi's saying. Like, she's saying I sexualized her breastfeeding. No, we didn't. It was me, Amzi, Brenda, and Nicole on a thing. And they were giving her, like, she was fine. None of us were, like, sexualizing Amzi's boob. That's nasty. And let me tell you this, Amzi, Brenda would never have condoned a talk like that. So you're a liar. I would rather be a lesbian. So if everybody's saying laying out texts and stuff like that is skep, cool, that's great. Don't lie on me. Do not make timelines that didn't happen at the same time, you know? Like that's it. It is. $1 at a time, $2 at a time, $2 for bingo, money for freaking Dollar Tree. And I wasn't romantic with him. And maybe that's why maybe it's the chase. I don't know. But Clint did say something. It's bullshit, Muggsy. You don't buy people and take care of them like that. I thought you were my friend. But hold on, Marley. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, come on. Come in. There you go. Thank you. But you know what? Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I think the best thing that I need to do is just ignore the trolls because I don't know who you guys are. So just come in under your real accounts. And I'm just telling you, mods, when somebody comes in under a stupid name like permission slip or something, just hide them. Just hide them. It's not worth it. I don't owe anybody anything other than what I have to say, and then we move on. That's it. Period. So let's get into it. Whew. All right. So we're going to point out the hypocrisies. That's why I called this the double standards, because KK, the live that she did yesterday, because she only got Jen on her mind, you can hear her like with the inconsistencies and going after Lisa Ann and everything. So we're going to show the inconsistencies of her because AC dropped the hard N word, but then she doesn't want to take any accountability for that. So we're going to point out the inconsistencies, but just remember, KK, you said that your downtime, that you were only available from 9 until 1. So now it is 1:52. And being in chats also it's still you being live. So that is a lie. If you are anywhere in the chat or if you fire up a live, then you are lying to your subscribers. I'm just going to say, since you guys want to call me out, say you got to get a job. Okay, well, from 9 to 1, KK is available. And anytime after that, she's lying. Because you was in every chat. So let's get into it. I can't with the sweetie and everything. So we're going to do the best that we can to keep it nice and funny. All right. Okay, this is called, gosh. Hey, Barry. And by the way, this is a job for me. I get paid too. Most of you guys are getting your check at 1 o'clock today. So for anybody to tell me that I can't pump out lives, well, I have to work with the repeat thing. That's how I get paid. Okay. So it's about money, but it's not as important to me. So if I have to do a live tonight or do something like that, what does it matter? I don't buy viewers. I don't have to do that. But I will tell you this, if I clean up the music and I clean up the F-bomb and stuff, I'll get paid a hell of a lot more. Just got to clean it up. And slowly but surely, if you guys look at the titles, I'm on it. Yeah, stop. Fingers crossed, everybody. Something's going on. Fingers crossed. Crossed. Okay. Hey, stop. Okay, so this has nothing to do with me. Remember, she's been tired of talking about me for months. Isn't it the littlest dogs that get on your nerves? Like their bark, it's like, what? Hey, AKA. So we're going to keep it light and keep it fresh because, well, I'll let you stay, Summer. Well, how is that any less appropriate than Brandy Phone Bone with Wawa? The pictures, the suggestive pictures. That's not E11. Nice try. She has class. So how is that any different? Amzie went and saw Muggsy, OnlyFans. Do you think it's inappropriate that some random person hit my husband up back in the day or KK? Don't you think that's a little inappropriate from the beginning? Anyway, I don't want to be mean or anything. I just hate it, dude. I've been around for 6 years. I know how this shit goes. I don't care what y'all say. You guys are going after subscribers. You're going after Lisa Ann. You guys are. So if you guys want to accuse me of riding the hobby horse, no pun intended, and hold me to the cross for everything I say, then I'm going to do the same. So if you're going to get on Lisa Ann for making a comment about a goat, sweetie, then I'm going to tell people about Paula on your guys' end, about Paula insinuating, because I got flustered, that me and Mr. Ed are winking at each other. So that's how it goes. I don't like KK, never have, never will. And I'll just continue to play that part where I came in and you confirmed that I was paying you and we were good. So keep it up. You inciting people to do stuff. Ooh, I love her intro. It's like, I love the countdown. It gets me going. I love a good countdown. Okay, Jen, I have a question for you. I saw a video clip where you added an inappropriate picture in Discord. You said recently, but you didn't. I don't know what to believe anymore. The only Discord that I've been in. Okay, so you guys stop. There was a phone number at the top of it. Now, if anybody wants to send me the picture from it, if it was the 220 number, that is deadly. Those pictures that were put in the Discord and Deadly's Discord, they were already in there. They were already dropped. So if we're talking about the one where I was like this on the toilet, where I had one of those push-up things on, the little thing, and you saw my back, I wasn't naked. I wasn't. And I just find it very odd with people online meeting up with other people, showing their goodies for money, which to me is kind of, so I don't know what else to say. I don't know why it's always on me, but honestly, with the shit that KK's put in and the other nudes and Deadly sending me freaking topless things, I'm just done. Deadly is a disgusting person. Saying that Noel's going to beat my ass. I got spokesperson sending me things all the time. I don't know how to block his email. It's so disgusting. It makes me want to puke. So let's get into it. Do you have proof that it was the war room? If you could give me that, I'll let you guys know. But I honestly don't think that I did, because there were a bunch of women in there, and I don't see why I would drop that. But here's the thing. So there was a night that I was up on a panel, and they had just ended the live. And it was 11, 311 or something like that, who I was never gross with, and Joe and somebody else. So for a while, I was going to do OnlyFans, and I never hid that from anybody. In fact, you don't want to know what. Stop it. But if you could give me the screenshot or just describe it, that would be great. And Dudley needs to shut up, because I'll just play off his stuff. That's disgusting. I told y'all, when he gets with Kim and he starts hooking up with people that don't like him, that is Dudley's ammo. That is how he is. And I think it's disgusting that he would do that after what Kim did to him. And you know what? That's fine. Like, honestly, I'm very, very surprised he's doing that. But it actually hurts my feelings really, really bad. Because if you guys remember, he was telling people that's not how it was. You guys are fucking sick. But okay for Brandy to phone bone and give my phone number out. But it's not okay if I do something that you guys deem inappropriate. Have you guys seen KK's Discord? Have you guys been in Dudley's? I've already timed that person out. So sick of the double standards. Okay. Area code 283. That's not my area code. That's not my area code. Hold on. But I did have another phone number, so hold on. Do you have proof that it was in the war room? Just send it to my IG, Jen.Bailey. Okay, hold on. Guys, stop. Good Lord. Okay, 283. Area code. Southwestern Ohio, Cincinnati, and surrounding cities like Hamilton, Middletown. Hold on. Hey, Clinton.
Yeah.
What? My old phone number was at 283?
I mean, which we've had like 4 or 5 old numbers.
Right. No, it's not a good time. It's disgusting. Hold on, please. Hold on. I have a call from my doctor. Like 5 minutes. Okay. Are we talking about Tommy? Are we talking about Tommy D or Tommy G? Because never, ever, ever, ever. But what I will tell you is if I sent it to like Tommy D or sent it to one of them, then I did. I can't take it back, and it was stupid. Clint, do you hear that? I don't have anything to hide from my husband at all. Thank you. And if I can forgive him for my pictures being given out, and he forgives me. And honestly, I don't have anything else to say about that. But they're not going to put that shit on me about 111 or something like that. And Wrightson, I never had a problem with Wrightson. Now, Tommy, I don't really mess with him, but Wrightson, and I think that, you guys, quit. Again, I'm not answering anything. This is stupid because I think you guys, like, I don't want to do that.
I might not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal.
And let me tell y'all something too. Okay. KK was trying to get with my husband. Okay. And a lot of you women, you didn't have to talk to him back. Absolutely. Like Amzie. Look at what Amzie did. She was going to move to Ohio, bring AJ, and she was going to live with my husband. And by the way, that apartment, it was my deceased mother's old apartment. So that was okay? No, it wasn't. The catfishing that all them did to my husband? Why am I just finding out about videos? KK could have said something when we was kikiing. So no, that's not how it goes. No. And stop making it out I like all these people that I don't like. I do have taste. All right, let's cover this freaking thought. All right, because I don't want to get pissed off. So let's get into it.
Hello, all of you beautiful fuckers.
All you beautiful fuckers. Well, that sucks. Make some tomato soup. Exactly. So this professional says, hello, you beautiful MFers. Riveting. You guys, quit. Well, then have them wrestle.
Me and this dude.
Okay. I'm glad Mia's wrestling.
August 20th, 10:35 a.m. my time. Here we are gathering for a bit, and then we'll.
And you know what? There you go. I agree. No. Please don't make an excuse for that. It's just as much Clint's fault, but you forgave him, so you need to get past it. And now the same for us. So that's all I can do. I just don't like being accused of the stuff with Deadly and 311 and all that shit. I don't like that. But I've learned my lesson.
Birthday. Let's take care of roll call. I will drop the link if anybody wants to join me.
And we know who joins and what he says.
Right after roll call, we'll get a goal started because goals are big things around here.
Of course, it wouldn't be alive with KK unless she got that goal started, which is like all of you guys. Let's get the goal started and start trashing people.
And then we'll get into business. Hello, Wanda. First this morning. I hope everything is okay. Nicole, what?
This bitch is so fake. Half these people she don't even know couldn't tell you 3 things about them. And I hate dislike most of them. And I can tell you 3 things about them too. But what gets me is the people in the beginning of this that started in Georgia's were like clutching their crosses. Oh my God, I can't believe KK did that. And now they're in there like, KK on your mind, what's up, sweetie? Hey.
Mud, how are you? Did you like my thumbnail? Fun fact, my thumbnails have been quite the talking points lately.
They're not talking points. Your thumbnails consist of freaking Brenda. Your thumbnails consist of Jules. Your thumbnail consists of me. Your thumbnail, actually, Lisa Ann is a sub channel person. And you guys have been attacking her. And what I think is you guys are nitpicking for any little thing now, KK, because your guys' little shindig of a plan isn't working. I don't know why anybody's scared about covering this broad. I'm not. The only thing I'm scared of is those damn shoulders. Not to mention, she was inappropriate with my husband.
We'll get there. Yeah. What up, Charlie? Kay, my girl, how are you? Flower Child, good morning. D. John's, always a pleasure. Hello, Jenny. My girl, Heatwave, honey, hello. Jamie's Cowboys, good morning. Ringo, home, how are you? Queen Ash, my beautiful, how are you? What up, Truckee? Absolutely, Truckee. And
his name isn't Truckee. His name is CC Truck. Okay, so stop with the freaking arrogance. My head's bigger than my shoulder thing. You don't know half of these people, and half of them hated you. Stop it. You be an extra, girl.
We'll get there. Oh, we'll get there. If you'd like to come up, you're obviously always more than welcome to. Thank you for the silver star.
And by the way,
Jamie's
Colby's
Cowboys.
camera.
Salty, my sweetie.
My sweetie. Actually, hold on. What I want you guys to hear is when Nevi was covering Sandman and all of them. So we're going to take it back to 2025 after 2003. I want you to hear the way her mouth is then and how her mouth is now. And this is how much this egotistical, money hungry, wannabe freaking, Maud? Stalking me ever since my mom passed away. You heard my mom. I know that you don't get bothered, but I do. Because everything that she says, it's bullshit, and she's a hypocrite. She runs over to Jamie. She runs over to AC to fight her battles. No, it doesn't work that way, KK, because you worked perfectly fine with my husband talking to you every day. So you need to stop it. Just saying. Don't be fake. Don't be fake. I don't like that shit. It's like taking this and fitting it in something like this. Okay? It means it doesn't fit, meaning you don't fit in. You are not Colby. You are not Colby's camera. Your name is Nevi. And you catfished my husband. And then when you caught some feelings for him, then you freaking got mad and the people you threw underneath the bus. You are not a friend to anybody. You're not. And girl, I've been seeing some of your pictures that get dropped in that Discord, okay? I'm not the only one that wants to vomit. So we're going to take it back to a year ago. A year ago, remember? You girl. Take it back to a year ago and tell me how different her voice sounds without telling me how different her voice sounds. So it's very, very odd that within a year, she's thanking me. No, they didn't meet up. Ohio doesn't have a big enough state for them damn shoulders. And something tells me if she had an ankle monitor on, because usually with probationary terms, you can't leave the state. But thank God, because her shoulders are probably already bordering any place that's on Florida. Because at any point in time, in KK, since you want to point out the hypocrisies of things that was okay with Jules, why wasn't it that you didn't say anything about the videos with Clint? I knew that you had them. Why didn't you say anything about the videos with Clint? Why didn't you say, hey, Clint, I didn't appreciate those videos. Why are you now waiting to say something about it now? Just like the videos you're covering. So 2022, 23. And half the videos you're showing, you didn't even know me back then. So get your timelines right. You want to stalk somebody, stalk me. But you kind of do. Okay, let's make this like into a fun thing. Because we want to make it into a fun thing and be able to laugh and stuff like that. The hypocrisy makes me so sick, dude. So sick. Because I think that she had a man. Getting mad at my husband. He told her everything. And the whole time she was lying to him. And lying to his mother. She don't have any respect. She wants her kids to be respected, but she can talk about mine or play my videos. Not trying to be mean, Nevi, but whatever it is you guys are plotting and planning, I am always 5 steps ahead of you. I promise you. I promise you that. So you guys want to keep tagging stuff, I will go to every channel and have them make clips. So if I'm going to look bad, y'all going to look bad. Happy Friday, by the way. All right, let's get into it because I know AKA. How far back we going to Sandman, the one that Nevi called 2.0? We're going to take it back a year. And Furlap, you're going to hear Nevi talking to me. Clearing up that he's my husband, my fiance. Clearing up that I gave her money consecutively. Clearing up that her and I were great. Calling me mama. We were good, girl. I kept saying, why did you turn on me? What did I do to you? Even forgave you for you guys being inappropriate, both of you. Why are you so mad bringing up Lauren Marie? I don't see Lauren Marie, and I think she's a whatever, just like you are, except you took it real life. You are no better. He is no better. You are no better either. So you don't get to sit and take your little Pop-Tart shaped body and run your mouth, but then you have all these other channels going after you. How the hell it came down to you being the last person in this? Because it's like the Hunger Games. So how you doing, Furlap? Ghost of Shadows was even in there. That's what I don't get. Okay, let's go back to your members. And if I have to, and it wasn't a members live, it actually was a regular live that she put it under members. So if you own it, then you should have that live still up there. But if not, I clipped what I needed to. So like I said, just own whatever you have and explain it when you need to. Okay. KK Air. Because girl, we're going to see a lot of inconsistencies today. And thank everybody that's coming in. Don't let these people scare you, because it'll drive you nuts. Okay, members only. My. We were good 3. Wake up in the morning with KK on your mind. Definitely not. Okay, so a year ago, which would be 2025, after. So you can see Light Up the Night, Barry Sabes Redemption. Let's get some memberships. Okay, so we got a year ago. Now the chat was open for this.
For being a bit tardy. All right. What it is, yo.
Okay. So you can tell in the way that she speaks, she's a lot happier. She's not as aggressive as she normally is. And that's why I said she's fake. Because if you listen, does she sound the way that she does now? This is a year ago, bro. And if you can tell, she only had 14 likes. She wasn't making bank. But listen how she sounds, how fake she sounds, and then who she is now.
Okay. I have been. Thank you for asking, and I hope you've been good as well. I'm just going to play one.
See, and that's nice. She's using her manners, thanking people, instead of telling people to go F theirself and kicking them out of the room.
Song.
So what happened?
Drop the links. I'll be found in here. Buffalo. What up?
Okay. So let's just go to the clip. So that way we can get back to it, because I don't want to stay on any longer than I have to, because I do have shit to do. Okay. Hold on. All right, KK. We'll go to gallery. Just ridiculous at this point. And it's all about money. And it's not all about money. It's about what's right. Okay. So this particular live that I did, she was still in the other community. And very, very nice, very pleasant. Because if she would have treated me the way that she does now, a year ago, I wouldn't have been going in dropping money. She said I only gave her like $1 or $2. That is untrue. I had a membership to this broad. I came in. She was very, very nice to me. Every time she'd be like, hey, Jen, so what changed? I didn't do anything to you. Nothing. So stop making up the timelines and you guys get to tell your narrative. Then tell the truth about all of it. Just like you liked Jules before, just like everybody in George's room hated a half of you guys. So stop. I'm not scared of covering this broad. I'm not. I have some personal beef with her. Like, who the hell wants to keep hearing somebody talk about your man and people in your family when they're not part of your family? And to me, that's when it starts sounding a little bit thirsty because you can't keep my husband's name out of your mouth. You come in under so many accounts. So you can't sit there and go, oh, you can't do in real life. No, you come in. You do real life. You literally catfished my husband. You were picking little videos and being diabolical about it. Because that's what a black-souled person does. And you're fake. You're so fake. So fake. All right. I don't have clip channels going after y'all. I don't care to. I'm not like that. All right. Because I recorded the chat. Hold on, guys. There's that bracelet you guys gave my freaking kid's stepmom. The chaos coordinator, I think. Okay. Hopefully this wasn't my other phone. I put this in because I'm going to have to grab it. I got to get this freaking phone in order. Bitch, I do not want to have to go through this and go to your channel, but it's looking like I need to get more organized before I hit the live button for sure. Sorry, y'all. Oh my God, the pictures I have. Oh, I wonder if it's in my other phone. I bet you it is. Babe, you don't know where my other phone is, do you? The one with the flowers on it?
I haven't seen that one.
No? Okay. Well, if anybody can give me a copy of that live. Let me see. Let's go back to KK Air. Because I do have the recording, I promise you. Promise. Okay. All right. Members only. Was it this one? Light up the night like the 4th of July. Kate's Crash Out. Freaky Friday. Well, I hope to God you weren't being a PAB.
So that's the price if you want to see my...
No, that's definitely not it. Well, I hope you didn't PBA it, as everybody says, because it doesn't look like it's here, and then I'm going to have to go get my phone and charge it. Nothing. I did nothing to her. I did nothing to her. What I noticed is when she started hanging out in the hive, where you all started, I would go in there and I would give her a super chat and she wouldn't even say anything. Like I'd go in and be like, hey, how are you doing? And most of the time she'd be like, hey, Jen, hey. I went in there one day, gave her $1 cash app. She didn't even thank me. She didn't say crap. And that's why I knew something was up. And then sure enough, within a month, that bitch is trashing me. Why? Because clearly she didn't get over all that shit. I don't know. So she's always had a bad temper, or I don't know. But this KK company and shit, I just stop it. Stop it. It's stupid. Okay, live. Let's go down here. 1 year ago, weekend chaos, Monday morning madness. And you can see shitty shenanigans. So when did she kind of change? 10 months. Now watch this. Okay, so her morning show, if you notice, a year ago, 6:15, 745 views. But so when she hops back on the Jen Gravy train, you'll notice 7 months ago, 1.4, 1.4, 1.1, 1.3, 1.5. And she's covering the same old shit. And you can tell half of her views have doubled, not to mention how much money she's getting out. And y'all gonna tell me she ain't scamming y'all? Look at the numbers. I pay attention. 1.9, 1.3, 1.3. Maybe the open panel, 919, 1.1, 1.1. So you're gonna sit and tell me that she didn't jump on this money train and this wasn't personal? So what about the other? What about Sandman? What about your victims in there? They've come to me. I'm just saying, bro. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just calling it out. I played how she was. Very, very nice person. Now she's not. So to me, 2 years ago, I was played. What a tangle web we weave. And that's the from you and Clint. Weekend wrap up. That was 2 years ago. And guess what? 1.3. So it doesn't matter when or where you cover me. The numbers do not lie. You cover other people, you're barely even scraping what, 500 to 900 views, and 900, I'm being very nice. But when you're covering me, even years ago, because in between that, we was good. So do you want me to play your live from 2023? Or do you want me to play the live in 2025 and where we are now and tell me that you're not trying to do some shit? You are not Colby's freaking camera. And it doesn't even sound normal. Okay. So 3 years ago, when me and Clint had split up, this is before anybody really knew her. So in this particular time, again, I'm up on Ski Mask Andy's panel. And that's when she hit Clint up and told him where I was. Then he heard me on Ski Mask panel, and then he was done. He thought that I had hooked up with him when you guys said that I was talking to John Wolf. Like, you guys heard him upset.
There we go.
Listen how nasty she was. And if you pay attention, half the shit she talking about, she talking like this now. So what changed other than you took my money and we were good? What changed in between that, girl? Was this a bipolar relationship? Was I not aware of any of it? Because you certainly did not have any problems taking my money. And I was told you incited, just like I called them, to call my PO. I never called your PO. I never called CPS, never any of it. Just drop what I dropped and that's it. So is that any different when you do it or Brandy drops shit? You know, it is what it is.
Right. Am I there? Am I back? I'm tired of being that.
See, and this is when I didn't even realize what was going on. So this is like, thank you. Because they're scared. But this is how diabolical she was. Like, if you look at her channel from back then, you also have to keep in mind Clinton's mother gave her money to get a laptop. She helped out with Clinton's taxes. She paid for that. Not to mention all of everything she covered of me and my husband. Clint didn't get a cut off of that. And then she wanted him, He was going to pay for her StreamYard, buying her breakfast in the morning. I mean, she's a scammer. But she shouldn't get a job because she's entitled, because when you rip off $22,000, you only did that to make sure that your family was okay. So where did the fireworks come in? School supplies. You can't afford any of that, but you can afford a vanity. I don't give a shit at the end of the day, but I will point it out. Platter, everything was handed to you, just like you say happened to me. I'm just here.
So that's what he's frustrated over. He's being attacked. Let me read the chat. I had to.
So do you want me to play this where you're sticking up for my husband who did nothing to you? Do you want me to do that so everybody can know that you're KK that talked to my husband and you were all about Clint? So why are you knocking on Clint now? What did Clint do to you? He did nothing to you. Ain't nobody on my end plotting. It's just Jen. I don't have to do catfishing. I don't do stuff like that. To me, that shit's weird as hell. And how the hell you guys had all that time to do it? I mean, it was planned out to a T. Everything to a T. She was literally. So let's go to the hearing now, actually. Just watch it. It's from her KK's company. That's it. So let's have fun with it. So you like it, I love it, but I'm here for it too, KK. Because honestly, I don't care about anybody else. But if you're going to come at me after all that stuff with my husband, then it's become a personal thing. Oh, and my mother-in-law. You don't want your family messed with? Then stop talking about mine. It's very simple. It is. All right, we have 63 people. Never fails. So let's go ahead and get into this with our sweetie who has fat pictures, because I don't think Jules looks like that. Lisa Ann, who's done nothing, see her attacking subs. And me with my bunny ears. So, cool.
Salty, my sweetie, how are you? Yeah, y'all hit the like if you don't mind. It's a free and great way to show some support.
So do you hear how cocky and nasty she sounds as opposed to when I play the live from 2025 or just that clip? A lot of things have changed. Now she's got a background. Now that this is her job and it's professional, so much different than what it was. You don't know anything you're doing.
Appreciate it. Yes, I need another cup of coffee. Bliss, my girl, how are you, my love? Good morning.
She needs more coffee and caffeine.
Good morning, Dana, sweetie. If one of my mods don't mind, Dana, my girl crush, is doing a live tomorrow afternoon, I believe. And
Well, that's good. You're shouting out other channels. You know, I don't think Dana likes me very much, but that's very good. Now that's what a professional does.
Will be there with my bells and whistles. Make sure you're subbed up, Dana. Thank you. What up, Beth? So good to see you. How are you, Beth? Cindy, my love, good morning. Hello, Christoph. What up, Stanley? Catnappers, good to see you. Maria, hello, Maria. My gosh, Maria, you're quite the talking point. But when you don't do anything, you're double A.
Excuse me? Maria is currently losing her shit over on a panel on her community tab. What are you talking about? She didn't do anything wrong though, because she's doing much better. Maria's doing much
Isn't that
better.
a thing? Hello, Jane Lee. Good morning. Good morning. What up, Chip?
Jane Lee. Jane comes in.
Pooch. Ben has seen more strange dicks than a draft board.
But the pictures y'all have dropped.
Like that. What up, Martin's mommy? Good morning. Good morning. Just saying hello. What up,
Just
y'all?
saying.
How is everybody doing?
Wonderful. But back then, I would be a
Let's go ahead and take care of that.
She gonna drop that cash app like it's hot.
Gargamel. How are you?
Gargamel's a dick.
We're here angry. We're so mad.
You are angry, though. You are inciting people. You're friends with Jamie. You're friends with all that goon squad. Yes, you are. Because every time somebody says something about you, you go run over there to your little protectors that literally are not. Girl, I really don't think you understand. What a clown. You're not puppeteering people, girl. You are being puppeted yourself.
Over here, we're triggered. Okay.
She is triggered. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
This one's silly.
Well, somebody's live, and here we go. Lisa Wigger says, Star, Lisa Ann isn't just a subs, like PAB keeps trying to say. We all remember her doing lives about the Dollar Tree. Well, Lisa Ann, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Lisa Ann. Why are you watching? You went to Patricia Wicks behind my back before we even fell out. So why do you care about Lisa Ann? You used to love Lisa Ann. Remember that when we was in the hive? When we was good? You don't want anybody to say anything to you. Half the people you were going at, oh, my beautiful, like you are the biggest pick-me girl. Then we have good old Charlie D and Puckers. I don't think Jules was scared, because if Jules was scared, she wouldn't have played Paula. I think Paula was more affected than she was. And Charlie D, let me tell you something, sweetheart. You haven't been around. All you're getting is the crust of the peanut butter and jelly. You don't know what you're talking about. You just come in and threaten me. Like I said, all the people that joined in late, you better get the cliff notes on both sides. You don't know what you're talking about, Charlie. And half of you guys, you was in there. The B ain't changed. The filter ain't changed. So you can't say now that it's a grooming channel when you guys were in there. So Jules was a groomer, but you guys were in there. So how is it any different? Because nothing's changed in that situation. Now, Lisa says PAB and Jen's lies and hypocrisy are getting worse and worse. But Lisa, you're backing up people. You didn't even like KK. What are you talking about? You lied. I'm not lying. I'm still here. I'm still standing. You haven't put anything up about your sourdough bread. When you were, did everybody in there call when you were in the hospital? You went behind my back and you talked to Patricia Wicks, which, do you want me to read it and then show that we were all right? I mean, do you want me to do that, Lisa? Didn't the hive help you out when something was going on? So why has everything changed? Because you're a hate bonder. Star, even though Star and I don't talk very much, no problems with her. And Cooch, you've gone completely nuts, Cooch, and you can't even prove that I'm talking to Jules or not. If you guys heard what Jules said, she said Jen is responsible for her own demise. Do you think if I was talking to her, I'd be like, yeah, Jules, you're right. That's not sticking up for me. You guys are so blinded by hate and conspiracy theories, but just literally, you guys were literally cool with me. And you want to get on me? George is the one who told me to be fake friends with her. And half of you guys in there, including you, Lisa. So you need to quit and take several seats in the chair that's begging you. Please don't sit on me. Then Heidi, the one who threatens me. And Cooch, you're fake. You are so fake. I could have got into that hoodwinked account and I could have taken every one of your videos. I could have changed the password. I could have done all that. So you want to put my run reports back up and be a little bitch. when I could have taken your whole hoodwink channel and I could have locked you out of it, but I didn't. You want to know why? Because I have integrity and you don't. You got hate for Jules, you cover Jules. You have hate for Maria, you cover Maria. You ain't big bad cooch. It's stupid. You did not deserve what GB did to you, Cooch. You apologized. She accepted. You're right. And that's where it should have stopped. I didn't do anything to Cooch like that. She's mad because of PB. Cooch, prove where I said something about you before we fell out. Or do you want me to play when we got into it? Show anywhere where I talked cross about you behind your back. I'll wait. I'll wait. Because I didn't. Y'all said, I don't look Dudley. Well, guess what? Cooch is in there. Dudley's a racist. But you guys go in there. So why is it okay? You guys were already looking to throw me to the wolves because I didn't get that order on Jules. I don't like her any more than I don't like any of you. You disgusting real lifers. So Lisa, do not sit and dissect me or I will put your text out with the date. You had already checked out and were talking shit about me way prior because that's what you do to people. Sweaty even told me. Yeah, they did. They took advantage of me. George is insane. Nobody is friends with anybody. George literally is insane. You want to talk about manipulation? That dude over there is manipulative. He does real life shit. He will muddy up court things. What was the point? What was the point of him getting an order and trying to shut Jules up? That's what he was wanting to do. But it was okay because in our state, it allows the other person to talk about them. That's why. So sit back and look that literally a year ago, we were all kooky and, together. Jen was really, really good, right? So we don't want to put dates up and stuff, George, especially when we talked. Because you're looking a little cuckoo, George. You were supposed to answer you a going away thing. You lied. You said you were married. I don't know if you lied. You said you were adopting a kid. You wouldn't be acting like this online. That's a lie. You're online as many times as you want to be. So unless you have a flexible job, you're lying. You're perverted, in my opinion. There's people in there like, Jen's going to go to jail. No, I'm not. So you want people to feel bad for your family, but it's okay for you to talk about other people's. So that's okay. And honey, you're going on every conspiracy theory. And guess what? Poodle Kicker's sitting up there laughing her ass off because this is what she wanted. Then Cooch again. Oh, Lisa Ann is the only Lisa sub not allowed to be spoken to. No, what I said was, Cooch, is quit running your mouth about her. Lisa Ann has class. You don't. You pulled every single run report. So when you want to come at me, then I'm going to remember what you did. I cannot just get on everybody else for pulling run reports because you did it too. And I blame Sophie for all that. And I hate Sophie, but you did it too. So when you fell out with me for no reason, when I don't even talk to Jules, so you're lying, every one of my run, I forgave you for it. Now I don't forgive you for it because I didn't do shit to you. And yes, you look like Mimi. Here's Lisa Ann with that big old mouth. Lisa Ann isn't a sub, like PB keeps trying to say. We all remember her doing live. So what, Lisa? Either way, she's a creator or not, you guys are disrespectful. Ain't none of you guys over there got a body shaped like a Coke bottle. So stop it and take several seats, Lisa. You are such a pick-me girl. You literally want everybody to feel bad for you, but it's okay for people to tell me to drop dead. And let me tell you guys something about Lisa Ann, because most of you guys were fine with her. She didn't do shit. Lisa Ann has more class in her pinky finger than any of you guys in that room. Just remember that. Big bad coach. So don't feel bad when Cooch goes, oh my God, everybody's mad at me. Remember, you put me as a flopping fish. No matter how mad that we got, that's what you back up. Hey, Katja, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Let's get to it, sweeties. The hate bonding is real. And just keep in mind, ladies, a lot of you guys are married. So when you guys are in other men's rooms, just keep in mind, good for the mistress goose, good for the gander. Please hit the like button. Let's get into it.
Triggered. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, if you say so.
If you say so.
Let me pin this. Pin.
Girl, you're a
There you
joke.
go. All right. Hello, Simply Blonde. How are you? Hello, Main DeBurr. How are you?
This one, trying so hard.
Multi Johns, you have a safe trip driving around your there. Let's see here. Let's see here.
Let's see
Yes,
here.
Yes.
And never disappoints, talking about me and other people, 1.1. No, I can't see why you turned on me. Oh, okay, sweetie. Sorry. I didn't block your other account. But Katja will be like, hey, are you going to go live tonight? So she's catching up.
We got our goal started. Very unattainable. Here we are. How's everybody doing?
If you can't make it look like any more obvious that you can't pay for a damn thing on your own, or that people are not paying you to go after people, if you couldn't be more pathetic, why don't you gift some memberships? When's the last time you gifted memberships? Oh, a year ago when we were good. When's the last time you gifted some memberships? You don't mind taking their money. What do you offer in your membership tier? I'm a member. I didn't ask for it. What are you offering your membership tier? I'm just saying.
It's the link. The link is pinned. Feel free to come up if you'd like to. Now, let me just see something.
She got something to
Are you
say.
fucking kidding me? Is this bitch live already?
Is that how you talk to people? And you guys want to talk about lack of decorum to me? Is this bitch live?
Come on, Jen. Stop. And she...
You stop it. I didn't come out of your slimy canal. I didn't. So be quiet. Why you care what I do? I buy my fireworks. Can you say that? I didn't steal $20,000 from a company. Can you say that? I don't grift for vanities. Can you say that? I don't have to grift for school supplies. And by all means, if I'm at a casino, best bet, there better be eggs in my refrigerator. Stop it. You being messy, girl.
Fucking pinned in her description is her chat GPT. But if you cannot tell by my thumbnail, fun fact, this...
Where you don't like being talked about and you're fat shaming other people that you were fine with. What has changed other than your rotten attitude? Just saying. We're going to go with bananas and cream today. And here's another thing. This is how dorky and out of control this is. You are a grown-ass woman. Show your face. Embrace who you are. Stop it with the big teeth about John Yates. He's gone. Like, girl, get it together because you look all sorts of weird. When I walk out this house, I walk out Jen. I come right back in Jen. So change your avatar and start acting like you got some sense. Like this ain't the first time you've had attention when this is like the first time you've had attention. Like, dude, seriously, with the big teeth, you need to grow up. You're acting trivial at this time.
Right. Can you hear me now? I muted me. That's so odd.
Even your
I
microphone
see that.
saying,
She's
shut
live.
up.
What up, Daisy girl, my sweetie? How are you?
What does it matter? You are not my ankle monitor. Mine was cut off. You were talking to my husband when you had the plastic jewelry. What do you care, KK Selleck? What do you care? Your stalker's showing.
Oh, let me make sure my mic is
Yes,
working.
butt plug.
Okay, it is.
Finally.
I'm telling you.
Get it together, girl. You're a creator.
Okay, perfect. Thank
Get
you.
it together.
I don't want to imagine that.
And ain't nobody wants to imagine your big, nasty mustache. And ain't nobody wants to imagine that you're shaped like a Pop-Tart. And ain't nobody wants to imagine you actually paying for something instead of people having to give you vanities and stuff when you, girl, you owe a lot of money. You've been politely escorted out more apartments. I'm escorted out. Oh, shut up, Mr. Bill. Get on out of here. You was in KK's room. What you talking about? Moto. You stole over $20,000 from all the men you abused over the years, slob. I feel like you might be KK. Are you KK, Moto? Because I know you love yourself some sweaty lip KK. Get on out of here. Bye. And don't threaten me again like you did that one time before you retracted those messages. I got them. Okay, 252, where's your job? Bye.
This is a great, everybody.
Call me a slob.
So let me tell y'all.
She gonna tell
Life
us.
is lifing. Okay? And I had told you.
Life is lifing, she said. Life is lifing. Mm-hmm.
Guys, on my last live, that going live for the time being, I have a small window of a few hours in the mornings.
Small window. And she, you know, has anybody seen KK since 1 o'clock? Because her small window. We're just letting you know.
Like 9 to 1, depending on the day.
9 to 1.
And yeah,
she got a schedule now.
I have a lot going on, so which is a great thing. Okay, and I'm very, very grateful for that. The way I could never.
But if you have a lot going on, then why are you in every chat? Why are you wondering what the hell I'm doing in every other chat? Just because you're not live, don't mean you ain't in the simp channels. What are you talking about? It's okay, girl. Just don't lie. Stop it. And change that avatar, dude. You look like you got Gary Busey's teeth.
Imagine being like these slobs and having all this free time.
Odd. You stole over $20,000 from all of the men you abused over the years. Try again. You slob. So what constitutes somebody as being a slob? Because a slob to me is an unkept, messy person. Well, you are a messy person. So are you a slob? Just saying.
And Geneva, I see you, mama. You're on my fucking hit list, mama. I'm coming for you too, girl.
Does this sound like a professional? Does this sound like a creator? You're on my hit list. Do you know what people could interpret you saying that since you want to nitpick everybody else? I don't know what Geneva Gonna Reed did to you, but I'll tell you what, girl, you got a little bit of a temper, sweetie.
I'm coming for you, Geneva. Give me a minute.
Well, if you really are mad at her, that's kind of a sideways threat, in my opinion.
Oh, Michelle, good morning. How are you?
I'm not going to nitpick like y'all do.
So I don't know exactly.
She don't know what's up.
What we'll be recapping because I've missed a lot.
Well, in your thumbnail, it shows Jules, it shows me, and it shows Lisa. And that's what a thumbnail is. So you know what you're covering. Stop it. Mama.
Short period of time. Okay?
2 hours.
Life is lifing big time. Yes, Daisy girl. And I agree. Real life comes first, and I'm very grateful for that. Oh, we're going to get...
Okay, so your vanity is real life. The money that you get is real life. So this is your life. That's cool. Just admit to it. There is no lifing of lifing because y'all are in the same chats making yourselves a freaking community STD that even Ajax won't get rid of. What are you talking about? What is your lifing and lifing? Cool. Don't call other people out. Just saying.
Geneva. We absolutely will get there. She is
She's getting
on the hit list. What up, Twisted Ginger?
She's on the hit list.
Very, very
unfortunate. Twisted Ginger.
So yeah, where do we want to start? Let's start with, let me get a fan on. I'm hot. Oh, I got some.
She turning that fan on. She is hot.
Backstage, you ready?
In comes CC Truck. Hey, sweetie. CC Truck, who told me that he showed my location to one Jules, who you were fine with before everybody hopped on the KK thing. So he said that he did it to spook me. But again, why would you do that to spook me anyway? That shit's weird.
What up, Truckee? How are you? Good morning, my shoe.
His name is CC Truck. It's not Truckee, sweetie. Stop it. We hear this
Good morning
bitch?
to y'all coming in. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you okay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
This dorky frickin' stuff is not needed, girl.
Yeah, I can hear you. So, I just want to come up and obviously address the...
CC's coming up. He's going to address the B. This should be interesting. Ooh.
In the room.
The B in the room.
And Jules, just keep my name out of your mouth.
Then you keep her name out of your mouth. It's very easy. If you don't want to be talked about, then you don't talk about other people. Mr. Retired Cheer Dad, now bully. Stop it. You be an extra now too.
In the same sentence that you said, it's not appropriate to attack subscribers, you mentioned my name. I've never said anything.
Okay, well, what about Brenda? Brenda doesn't have a channel. Why is that okay for Brenda to get attacked? So it's okay on your end, but it's okay for you guys to go after Brenda. Why? What did Brenda do to you, KK? Oh, again, double standards.
About you.
Sweetie.
I've pointed out the hypocrisy and suspect behavior of people. What you've done for 6 years of Jen that got you monetized. Without Jen.
Sophie got monetized off of Jen. This bitch got monetized over Jen. When Jules was covering me and you guys were in there, you guys had no problem. What changed? Don't use me as some kind of custody battle. I don't talk to Jules. So stop using me to attack her. Keep my name out your mouth.
You wouldn't have been monetized.
You're frogging
Exactly.
a little bit.
So you might want to say the same thing to KK Selleck.
Truckee, I can't hear you, but you
And
are
his name
frogging
is
a little
Truck.
bit.
It's not
I
Trucky.
am. Good old team.
And by the way, keep in mind, he says he's married, KK. What you got a married man up on your panel? Does your e-boyfriend have a problem with that?
Oh. Can you hear me now? Am I good?
Yes,
No,
we
you're
can
still
hear
frogging.
you,
I
Trucky.
can't. We can definitely hear the message that's coming across, and it's
Even though he's frogging and sogging, she hears it. She hears the message.
very, very great point. CC Truck has now been mentioned. And like I said, obviously,
Okay. It can't be healthy, girl. I feel great. I feel good. Keep that energy for other people, though.
we're here. I'm getting straight into the nitty gritty of it. I don't have a ton of time. I'm not going to play 10 songs and fillers and stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Does she not realize that anyone in her chat is a subscriber, even if they are a streamer on her channel? They're sub. Absolutely. Stanley, do you think that there's anybody any different?
You guys wouldn't police you care. You're walking around with the forest underneath your freaking upper lip, and you more worried about what everybody else is doing and policing the shit out of me. Change your face, change your avatar, and stop eating crayons. They're all the same flavor. I promise you. God.
I think everybody is entitled to their opinion, whether I agree with it or
Yep, and opinions are like assholes, and you happen to be a huge one. That's the one thing that you said.
not. I find it ironic that
She finds it
Rocky
ironic.
has been spoke on negatively and now acting as if he is like a weirdo because he spoke on Jen, which, I mean, she is polarizing. I don't know if that's the right word I want to use. He was not, and I am going to speak on behalf of him because I have spoken to him behind the scenes. He's here and he can speak for himself as well, though.
Oh my God. I hate it when people try to act like something they're not. Like I said, you are not a creator. You're not. You're just some scamming bitch. You don't know Truckee. Dude, grow up. You have become the new pick me. I hate people like that. Fake ass people. You are a freaking mod in the beehive. When you came after me, you were in the beehive. Glenwood was still Glenwood. Nothing changed. Yes, you guys need to stop with the bath bombs, okay? Those are for a bath, not to eat as gobstoppers. You guys, seriously, you are so culted. What does this woman offer other than some bad fumes and taking your money? What does a KK Colby's camera offer? Nothing. Nothing. Everybody waved to KK. Everybody waved to her because she is watching and that girl is seething. Seething.
Not here saying, you know what? I'm going to go to Jen's house and drive by and take pictures or.
It doesn't matter whether he did or not. He knows exit signs all the way to me. It doesn't matter. He said out of his mouth that he did it to spook me. And again, CC Truck, if you want, now here's where the hypocrisy is in this.
Thing of the
Watch.
sort, I'd be like, whoa, dude, that's not something, that's not something that we're doing here.
No, listen, Lisa sounds like, and Lisa, KK says, dude, we don't do this shit, sweetie. We don't do anything like that. But you didn't have a problem with people reading run reports or my information being out. So what is it different? Either way, he wanted to spook me. Some grown ass man wanted to spook me. He said that. But then you're acting like you have people going after you, girl. You don't need any of those men. You got football shoulders. Like I said, go be a bouncer. They pay underneath the table, girl. And you don't even need shoulder pads. Girl, you could punt somebody. Like literally, you could take your shoulder and punt me, and I would end up in Kentucky. That's the truth.
Okay,
CC Truck, you
I
look
don't
dumb.
get down like that. I don't like it. It's gross. All right. But here's the fun fact there.
What do you mean it's gross? Somebody was in the state that I live in saying that they're going to catch a charge for beating my face in. But you didn't say, hey, man, that's probably a little bit weird. But somebody literally was in the same state, literally, and still threatening me that she's going to punch my face in and take a piece of my hair, wrap it around my neck, which it took me years to grow it out. So I really don't want to have a bald spot. But you're a hypocrite.
Wasn't an issue when it was happening. You didn't.
Exactly. And you didn't call anything out that was an issue when this was going on with Jules too. So who's an asshole? Truckee or you? You're so set on calling out hypocrisies when it benefited you when you was in the hive too. What you talking about, boo-boo? Just like you're attacking Clint, but back in the day, you was cool with them. I don't, like I said, there's got to be a strain of pot somewhere that is circulating around the country because you all don't make no sense. And when Jen Bailey's making more sense than any of you, you need to go get your head examined. I promise you.
All it out when it happened. It was not until Cece saw you, the literal slob that you are.
Okay. And you're a slob because why is it that you didn't come to me? You could have came to me about stuff that was going on. Ain't just saying. I don't like you. I don't like anything about you. I think you're a fucking person. I think you're a disgusting, rotten being, and I don't like you. You like backing up people? Because I'll tell you this, if we're told you to overdose or catch cancer, you wouldn't like that very much, would you now? Can you guys block that freaking pick-me idiot out of here?
It's apparently an issue in your eyes.
Exactly,
And
same thing.
Complete transparency with you guys. I have not consumed very much of Joel's content or Jen's, all right?
As you're covering Jen and Jules, and in every single chat that's going on, you are in there. You listen to everything. Why don't I like you? Because you're like a herpy. You never go anywhere. You're a weirdo and you made fun of my kidneys being messed up, you freaking idiot. Get on out of here and take your fake avatar
I
with you.
hear, obviously, around
She
the
is.
water cooler of the Reddits. I'm sorry, of the Reddits, of the.
KK, come on now. You were being so extra. Around the water cooler of Reddit. Are you smoking pot? Seriously, are you smoking pot? Which is okay. You don't make any fucking sense. You do watch everything. You come in and respond to me all the time. Just get to the point. This is why I hate people that act like they know how to be a creator. You don't. You just sit there and it's dead weight. And the reason you're doing it is because you want more money from people. It's Emma fucking sure. If you're going to tell people to go get a job, you take your big ass shoulders and go try out for the Dolphins or be a fucking bouncer. Just make sure you get that upper lip. I don't know if you even have any, I don't know what's up with your brain.
The Discords, and I get caught up. I haven't heard for myself.
That's a lie. You are in Discords all the time in these little chats. Yes, you are. Just admit it. It's very easy, sweetie.
I have been told that the hypocrisy is absolutely
on your end. Your end. Because none of you guys had a problem, or just like this cankerous idiot, when Jules was covering me, y'all were in there shouting it out. Okay, take your time. So the hypocrisy is on your end. Yes, Odessa. Other than telling me I shouldn't cover it, because I am, because I'm tired of these people lying on me. And what gets me are all these new people coming in that don't even know anything. I'll wait for you to chat.
really getting intense. She really thinks the hive is going to be around down the line to back her. She continues to burn more bridges. Yeah.
Honey, I don't. Oh, okay. I agree with that 100%. You miss out the opportunity. You're right. That just saying person, she's never going to stop. Like, she made fun of my kidney stuff. Here's the thing, Nebby. Just like what happened to me when I didn't know what was going on, unless you see me in the hive, don't assume, because you don't like people lying on you. I don't need anybody to back me up. You, on the other hand, need people to back you up. And you bigger than me, girl. Like I said, you could open me, like, seriously, roll me up like a little. What are you talking about? I don't think ever, since I've ever known you all, ever been able to freaking, yes. You are inciting men to go after people and put a bad thing on them. What are you talking about? You make zero freaking sense. I don't need anybody to have my back. You do. You all have to surround me like freaking leeches and suck every bit of me. That didn't sound right. But I'm just saying, I don't need Jules. I don't need anybody to back me up. You guys do. That's why you guys go in the same live. It's the same 120 people. What's up, Mimi? You're not Cooch, are you? Stop eating paste.
We are going to get there about.
And it isn't we. Okay, stop with the cult-like behavior. It isn't we. It's you. Stop.
The hive and how apparently the sloppy 7 are any more important than.
Honey, your shoulders are big enough. You could mod them. You know, we would have not got We wouldn't have got along in high school. You'd be that little punk walking around, acting all entitled with the slam book, writing down things about every freaking woman that you looked at. Anybody, like, oh, I don't like you. Like some Regina George shit, except you look like Jackie Connor from Roseanne. I know what type of people that I went to school with. Little hate bitches that always assumed I was doing it with your man, calling me promiscuous. I'm not called the community bicycle. Absolutely, I'm not. A lot of your victims have come in here that you've stolen from. And when you get mad, you dox their information. Okay, King Kong, you want to keep putting me down and calling me a crackhead? Then I'm going to start telling people that you eat paste. You see how that is? You want to call me a horrible thing? Hey, Yasmina. Then I'm going to start saying that you're shaped like a pyramid, because you are. I'm just here to point things out.
Anybody here, any of us, okay?
It isn't us.
Believe me, not because I'm saying it, but because you can see for yourselves the pattern. Y'all are next. We're at
The pattern. Well, here's the pattern with you. You're doing the same thing. You were in the hive. You modded for Jules. Like I said, Glenward never changed. Y'all knew what the situation was. She always was a bee back then. But now she's a groomer. Well, if you want to say the bee thing's messed up, you look like a roadblock. So what's that say about you? It isn't we. It isn't us. Grow up. Like, seriously, this is not freaking the Hunger Games. This is not a war. This isn't anything. We're just a bunch of assholes online. Thank you, Yasmina. So take several seats and quit acting like you're relevant when they are using you more than anything. So shut up.
asking everyone to leave Lisa Ann alone while she's actively doxing the sub and implying their.
Jamie has doxed me. My full name. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Stop sniffing pixie sticks.
Inappropriate with goats.
Thank you so much.
Here we are.
And you know what? You guys said that I like horses. So I can say things when I'm upset and recant it, but you guys said that I was doing it with a horse. As if that wasn't bad enough. And that, so they can't say anything about goats and how Charlie D and puckers, but you guys can say that I'm doing it with horses. Oh. This is going to be fun today. I just know it.
And I guess we'll talk about Deadly calling CPS on me in a bit.
Let me go ahead and listen. Who's running your mouth about Deadly? Anybody takes anything seriously about Deadly? Ain't nobody called CPS, okay? He talks shit about everybody. You know that. You've modded for him. You've been in his room. Ain't nobody called CPS. Nobody. He didn't call CPS. He was running his mouth, as you know that he does. And you must have forgiven him because you were in his chat 2 days ago. Ain't nobody calling CPS. Grow up. You're not important enough to do that.
Or nudies that he was sent by Jen. We'll get there in a.
Never sent a nudie. Show proof. Never. And out of his mouth, he said that. But you know what, girl? I've seen some suggestive folders. Oh, the stuff I've seen of you. And Miss Mickey, until she puts me in my thing, Miss Mickey, according to Deadly, gave out my nudes. There is no recent anything with me being topless or anything. I said when I was in the bathroom, there are those things that kind of suck your boobs together, okay? I might be a hoe, but I'm not completely trash, okay? I'm a classy hoe.
Moment. Good morning, Miss L, my love. How are you? How are you, my girl?
Oh, isn't that coincidental? Right after I say that, throat goat comes in.
I just think what is absolutely hilarious is, and I don't consume much Jules content either, except what's played in VCs. And all you got to do is go to the transcript of her lives and see how many times she mentions my name.
Who cares? At any point in time, CC Truck, you are a sub. That's all you are. If you don't like it, then get offline. It's very easy. It's very easy. So don't sit up there and act like some whiny little bitch, dude. You were going, whether you went by my house or not, your intention was to spook me. So you want to wonder, why did Jules just say something now? Well, why am I late to the game of you coming to me and telling me about it? You make zero sense. Any of you make zero sense. There is no way I could sit down at a table and have a conversation with any of you and not think that maybe you guys are smoking some kind of bad pot or huffing air conditioning fluid. I don't know, in my opinion. None of y'all are going to meet in real life. None of y'all. Grow up, seriously, and change your avatar because you look dumb. So
CC Truck is a Karen. CC Truck is a Karen.
you are a Karen.
Yeah. I'm a Karen. If it points out bad behavior, fine. Call me CC
But you're
Karen.
a grown,
I don't care.
listen,
I'm going to continue to do it.
you're not a Karen. You're just some lonely ass dude that's more concerned about what everybody else is doing. Again, you're just a sub. But listen to what he says, though.
But you don't attack subs, right? So keep my name out of your mouth. Before
Okay, so basically what you've done is given her a sideways threat. But see, here's the thing. You run your mouth in other chats. I've seen you do it. So if you're going to run your mouth, you can bet that she's going to run her mouth. In fact, I don't even know why she hasn't been covering y'all. I myself am sick and tired of hearing about Heather. I think she's playing it safe when in all reality, she needs to be taking that channel because you loved it when she was covering me. So Jules, if you're listening, cover KK. Don't play it safe. They're not going to do anything except mess with your mind like they did to me. Cover them back. I don't think you guys understand. I don't forget stuff that happened in the past. She don't forget stuff that's happening in the past. And if I ever were to go in there, guess what? You assholes were pushing it. So take several seats, CC Truck, and grow the fuck up. Because if you have a wife, what would your wife think if you were up here on another panel? Just like AC's married. How is that any different? And just keep in mind, whether you came by my house or you didn't, you could have came to me and said something. You just keep in mind, you was in that room with her. KK, you modded for her years ago. Like I said, the situation with Glenwood never changed. Your greediness did. So, sir, I'm going to tell you this, whether you stop by or not, I think that that is very, very creepy. I deserve an apology. What, am I going to get it? No, maybe not. Okay. Take several seats. I don't want to say that. Just grow up. And for Jen Bailey to say that you all need to grow up, as if, I'm going to tell you something. You guys might like the movie Mean Girls, but I am not. I am telling you, I am not catty. I am telling you, if you want to see Jen, Regina George, you're going to see that because y'all made me like that. I'm going to be making slam books about all y'all. I'll start doing clip channels everywhere because I'm not going to put up with this shit anymore. I am not Catty Heron. She is too plain like y'all. I'm going to come out busting out like Regina George. And you know what? I'm going to sit back and I'm going to laugh. I can't see Muggsy. Muggsy, I really don't want to block you, but I'm getting real tired of your shit. What are you talking about? What did Lisa Ann do to KK? What did Lisa Ann do to KK? Nothing. Because she was found in my room. CC Truck goes up on panels and gets in everybody's business. Tell me what panel that Lisa Ann goes up on. to run her mouth. None of them. And guess what? This is my room. And if I want to do a line of thinking or I want to do a circle of thinking, last I knew, it doesn't matter. Actually, why am I entertaining trolls? Please just get them out.
Become monetized on nothing but beat content. I have until February, until the new rules kick in. Keep it up and I'll do it. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, we'll let the trolls come in. Sorry. I just don't need to pay attention to it. Listen, sir, you have become open anything because now we have heard you on a panel. So now it's fair game. But you're kind of threatening because here's the thing. What you're saying is, my friend, is that you are going to have a hate channel. So how is that any different than Sophie getting monetized off of me or maybe Cooch or KK? So now you're like, man, I'm going to start a channel. No, you're not. You're going to start some shitty ass channel that maybe is going to get 500 subscribers. But you didn't do that back in the day when you liked her Venus. And something tells me that channel ain't going to go anywhere. Knock it off. You being petty as hell.
Happy times. I'm glad everything is well, KK.
Always. Thank you for coming up, Jackie. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Always welcome
Trucky.
up here.
I appreciate it.
I think I.
All right,
wanna
stop
go
with the
ahead
love
and
bombing.
address
Drop them
Libra.
down. Let's get to
She's
it,
one
girl.
of the elephants in the room. Then I'll go on to Lisa Ann momentarily because she's of almost no relevance to me.
Okay, well, if she's no relevance to you, then why are you covering her? Is there something in the water? I have to be convinced that this is more than bad cannabis. There is something in the water. If she is of no relevance, then don't bring her up. You are more bothered than a girl that came in to my freaking room and she's modding for me, but you liked her back in the day. What are you talking about? If she's not relevant, then don't cover her. Yeah, I'm doing all right. A little annoyed, but I'm good.
I do want to make sure.
Actually, if you want to message me, I can tell you how good I'm doing. How's the little one doing? I always say, how's the little one? How's she doing, Angela?
I make it very clear my stance. And then from there, actually,
May I ask why you forgave Amzi? Because I thought that Amzi felt really bad about it. And she did cross the boundaries. She crossed a lot of boundaries with Muggsy. She's married. I never went and visited a guy. And because Amzi's a backstabber. Yeah, they made a thumbnail of her. They're attacking her. You're right. I have given Amzi more grace than anybody else. You can't say, oh, this is what you're doing. Amzi is not any. I just don't want anything to do with her. I'm so done with it. Maybe if she goes and covers a live and she's like partial to everybody, I think Amzi just doesn't want people to go after her. Okay, let me look at it this way. She's a new mom. And with the stuff that everybody does, well, no. Muggsy, it's going to get to the point that you're going to start paying if you want to come in here and run your mouth. Because honestly, the way that you've talked to me, you're making me look like a hoe when you was the hoe. I don't think, honestly, that Amzi wants people going after her. And to be honest with you, I think that she talked to Muggsy first. So I can kind of understand, like, even... Listen, I was disrespectful to him. I really was. Like, a lot of the stuff that happened, and there were times that Amzi... Well, had she had made it to Ohio, I'm quite sure I wouldn't have known that her and Clint were riding the hobby horse behind the scenes. I would have never done that. But I can tell you this, the apartment looked pristine. But Amzi's not a friend. But I can say that I can't say anything. Actually, Amzi is an asshole.
do a poll. So So Jen did, I don't know, a shit parody. Jen who was begging.
But I thought you said in the beginning of it that you don't watch me. How would you know that I did a parody? Did one of your friends hit you up? Hey, here's a screenshot of Jen. She's doing a parody. Well, then you're lying. Johnny comes to mind. Oh God, Johnny Mac hasn't been around for forever. We already talked about Johnny Mac. Get on over there. But I'll tell you what, there's somebody that listened to phone calls, Sophie. Leave him alone. He's actually doing really good on his channel. I have no issues with the Macs.
For 50 cents. 50 cents or $1.
Who cares? You know what that only proves? Is that I don't need money as bad as you. You're making more money than me. You're the one worrying about it. Why you care? Why you care if I ask for 25 cents? All you're showing is you are paying attention to everything I'm saying. You are. You're a liar. Mama.
If you guys just, somebody can fill my goal that I made today.
And let me ask you this now that I think about it. Okay, so Muggsy, only Dollar Tree stuff, money and stuff like that. Who does it seem like is more money motivated? Would be you, KK. Just because I don't expect more money to be given to me, does that make me a bad person? I think that shows a lot about somebody not just taking money for microphones, for vanities, for things like that. I think that shows a lot for me that I don't ask and expect people to do that. Nobody should expect somebody to go after me to get a vanity. Why? It's not your business. Just like it wasn't your business when you and Clint talked and you got mad because he wanted to get extra weed. You're not anybody's accountant. You're dumb, dude. You're so dumb.
Fill that. I promise you,
You're right,
I can recap and give commentary on Jules and or Jen. Okay, all you have to do is send $2. That's all it is.
And I'm not asking for anybody's firstborn. I'm not asking anybody to get me a vanity, nor would I even be okay with accepting that. Girl, this is the shit you've asked for. Do you know how many people, when you get school supplies, that churches help out with that? And you didn't even show proof. Number two, you like literally had somebody fix the brakes of your car because, oh, and your tires. Do you remember that when you put kids in the back of a tire? I mean, in the back of a car and you had bald tires? I think it's okay. Exactly. So she shouldn't be worried about me. If you're making more money, then who cares? Be happy about it. If I'm okay getting $2, then you should be okay that you couldn't afford to spend $2 on eggs. Like I said, if you're not paying attention to me or Lisa, you're certainly making us very relevant. Mama, I don't have the responsibilities that you do. By all means, get as much money as you want. You're the one that looks like an ass. Can you guys, I don't want Muggsy in here. I don't want Muggsy in here, somebody that sits there and says he wants to make a baby with me. No, I don't want him in here. You're disgusting, Muggsy. In fact, I kind of think that you took advantage of AMC, if you really want to know. Get out of here. Get out of here, old dude balls. I'm sure that there's a nursing home somewhere that's looking for you and your walker. Get on out of here with your disco old frickin' saggy balls.
Right.
Bye. No, watch the replay and see what that dude says. No, thank you.
Geneva. Geneva is somebody that you have not seen, at least not under her own name, in a few months now. Geneva is one of those real lifers.
No, nobody on your end is a real lifer. You and Maria, who you said does nothing. No, Maria's not a real lifer. You're not a real lifer. No, Heidi's not a real lifer who was in the same state. CC Trucker wasn't a real lifer. You didn't read the paperwork over allegation that was completely nothing happened. You're not a real lifer. Come on, girl.
There is a handful of them, okay? And as much as I joke, because slob has become such a word that is so offensive to the...
Exactly. You're a slob. Get over it. Stop eating tape.
Actual slobs. But Geneva, you're an actual slob. You are.
But Geneva wasn't a slob when frickin' she was pulling run reports, was she? So now that Geneva gonorrhea doesn't benefit any of you, but she wasn't a slob when she was doing stuff. You didn't mind that slob when she was pulling things and you guys were reading them. And I don't like Geneva. She ain't yet to even apologize to me. Again, when somebody isn't causeworthy to you, I don't even know if that's a word. When somebody doesn't benefit you, then you have a problem with them. Now she's a slob. Was she any less a slob when she violated her order and went to jail? When Maria was like, oh my God, Geneva went to, let's help her out. Maria restraining order. And half of these people, they don't know anything about you, nor do they care. You'll always forever be the girl that could pay to go to a casino and couldn't pay for eggs to make a birthday cake. That's who you are. And you too, Maria Gingivitis.
A real lifer, okay? A lifer that I have never, ever crossed. I've never spoken.
And I've never spoken to you physically, but you seem to have a problem with me. So move some more. I love fresh milk. Love
Negatively
it.
on you. Even if it was to my detriment, I stood by you. Now I'm going to give y'all a brief.
Exactly. And when Geneva wasn't worth it anymore, when you guys wanted to white knight for her when she was breaking protection orders and getting, and here's the thing. So if CC Trucker and other people are allowed to go by people's houses and know where they live. So when Kendra, who literally could get her ass whipped by Geneva, think about this. So Kendra, they do an RO on her, but it's not, what do you, I don't understand what you're talking about. Geneva gets an RO on Kendra to shut her up because clearly Kendra's going to go beat her up. But it's okay for CC or Truckee to try to spook me. I don't understand this. And again, KK, you're not even part of the community. You look dumb. Like literally. Stop it. You do real life shit. Yes, you do. Look at what you did to my husband and I. You literally filled out his TPO paperwork and got mad because he didn't request 5 years. You got mad. And that's when your camera exposure started because you had to know what happened at that court hearing. You are a real lifer. That is who you are. You want to know why? Because you incite people. You don't take care of your own business. You got goons like freaking AC and Jamie that do real life stuff. Heidi, who's saying she's going to bust my teeth out. That's real life stuff. Over a post, we were fine. You are not part of this community. You are a joke as you were back then and now. And why every community cannot stand you because you're a thief. AMC, welcome. How are you? I hope things have been good for you. And AMC, because they're probably not understanding what's going on with you. Girl, we was kikiing. But I have to go to the bathroom because there is a song that AMC and I love. It takes me back. So I'm going to play this song for you, AMC. I have to go to the bathroom and I hope everything's going good with you. Alexa, pause. I'm going to tell you something. You seen your butthole, your nephew is going to end up getting hemmed up. You know, I understand. You know, first off, Hellbelly, I've seen your toilet and I know about you and puckers. But I'm going to tell you something. You're a little fluky. I'm going to tell you something, sir. He's going to end up getting himself in a lot of trouble. I've told you multiple times. No. I'm going to show you how much your nephew is harassing me. I don't say shit to him. In fact, I said, if you continue this, I'm going to forward these to your fucking police station. Get your nephew in check, because you know what, asshole? I'm going to tell them it's you. Keep it up, Hellbelly. Keep it up, bro. And if you're the person that teaches him to do this shit, you ain't very awesome. You're actually pretty sick in your head. When I tell him to leave me alone, and he still is harassing me. So if I have to get this to stop, I believe you. Yes, he is harassing and threatening me. So you know what, Hellbelly? It seems to me that you drank a little bit too much. And stay away from Puckers. He's a goat. I've seen your toilet, sir. So let me tell you guys what I'm dealing with. So this guy openly says that his nephew has issues, and he's the one that helps him out making decisions. Let me tell you how much this dude gives zero shits about his nephew, or he's the one putting him up to it. I just got another text again. Oh, even worse, Hellbelly. Honestly, I should probably just take this shit to the police, to be honest. This is what your nephew, who you're supposed to be helping, goes. August 14th, pedophile. August 14th, answer me, pedophile. 5:31. I said, and August 14th, I just want to make a deal. August 15th, stay away from our community, kid toucher. Now, this is your nephew who you take care of. So show me where I've harassed your nephew other than telling him to stop. Just keep in mind, you're in charge of him. August 15th, I said, if you message me again, I will forward this to another person. I want the link in Paula's. No, it doesn't. August 20th, pedophile. August 1:29 a.m., pedophile. 1:29 a.m., go fuck yourself, pedophile kid toucher. That's a lie. 3:01, I say, leave me alone. 12:36 today, he says, never, pedophile. So that's a threat. And that's your nephew. Show me where I harassed him. Again, 12:38, puts a picture of my husband. Oh, and then this one's even better. It is my husband with a black cock to his mouth. So if he has a disability, who's giving him this shit? Just like Noel, getting Noel to go after people. I don't know how old his nephew is, but he's harassing me. 12:39, pedophile. 12:58, or what, pedophile? I will never leave you alone. And you want to talk about me? I'm not like that. You guys are the one being inappropriate and getting people like Noel and him to do stuff. You too, Deadly. 110, F you, pedophile kid toucher. 110, you ain't going to do anything except be a disgusting kid toucher. I don't touch kids. 111, pedophile. 131, cleanse a pedophile, supporting fag. Excuse me for the F-bomb. I'm sorry. 137, pedophile. 142, pedophile. Go OD on meth and flop like a fish. 202, pedophile. 202, pedophile. 202, stop harassing me, pedophile. I'm harassing him by saying, leave me alone. 203, 5 minutes later, you're still a pedophile. 234, fuck your mother-in-law too. I don't know how to do it. Then he threatens to get in contact with my kids. Well, Hellbelly, where are you, bud? You'll find out the truth. Then naming that poor kid that's asked to be left alone. 316. Oh, here's another one, 328. And it's a picture of me with breast and a horse. So where does he get this stuff from? Literally, you put breast on me. So who's at fault, Hellbelly or spokesperson? Just like Noel or getting you guys to do stuff. How do I block it? He didn't make this stuff. Hellbelly is using his special needs nephew to make it out. I'm not harassing him at all. All I've said is just leave me alone. Just like you all trying to do that shit with Cole, saying I sex with him. That's bullshit. You guys are sick. This is me with breast. He doesn't know how to do this stuff. Who's doing it? Paula, you guys are the ones that brought up the thing with the horse. I would hate to think that you guys are going after people that have mental health issues and come on, guys. You're disgusting. 7 more new messages. Here's a picture of me naked with a horse cock going in me. This isn't him doing this. My name's Clint. I love BBC. I don't care if Dana goes live, Paula. You think I care what Dana has to say about me? Paula, fellow beehiver back in the day. Actually, I won't call you Paula. I'll call you Darlene Connor, which is what I said, Darlene. I've already spoke with Dana, and Dana said, I'm not threatening you. So if Dana wants to run her mouth about me, by all means, I like her graphics. Also, I believe a fellow hiber. So Paula, maybe you need to go speak to Senior Butthole and tell him to keep my name out of his, because the way that he's acting, that reflects off of you guys. And I think that's shitty, like the stuff with Noel. So grow up. God, I'm so tired of this. It's not going to stop me from, I mean, literally, how many times did that kid freaking message me? A lot.
Brief story on Geneva and why I'm speaking on her today. There's my Daisy girl. Thank you so
Dana
much.
is this girl that calls me a giddler, and she's been on TikTok trying to put a bad name on me. I think that she used to be part of the Hive, and she has threatened me. So she's another one. And if you hear, it probably has something to do with KK, because what did KK do in this live? She shouted out her channel. Just saying.
Very much for the $1.99. I do hope you're doing well. Thank you, Daisy girl. What?
Paula, I'm just disappointed in you. The whole reason you got pissed off was because Dudley was talking about your husband. There ain't no hope for you, Paula.
I came back around the community, and it's been, I don't know, a year or so now, right? Geneva was around, and I had known about her antics. She is similar to Muzz.
Muzz, who you were friends with. No, they're emails. Muzz, who you were friends with. Muzz, who you met up with. Muzz, whose antics have already been known. Muzz, who you were fine with. And Geneva, who you were fine with. Now, you're pissed off at Muzz, I believe, because somebody thought she was hotter than you. I have to say that I freaking agree. And Geneva, she was just in your guys' room. In fact, I think, wait a minute. They lack all social cues. KK, I think I have that video. I have that video where Geneva came up on your panel when all that stuff happened with Kendra, girl. What happened? You ever heard that song, After the Love Is Gone? Geneva, I believe, was up on your panel. Mm-hmm. So you know was it okay when she was doing your guys' bidding and coming up on panel? Just spoke in a car. Never went away when you met up with her in person. Dana got real mean. She got real mean. You guys can play all the extra rummer. I don't care what you guys play anymore. I don't care.
Can't read a room, and they don't care. It was just speaking to somebody this morning, somebody intelligent. Thank God I'm surrounded by intelligent people.
Yes, you're surrounded by nothing but intelligent people, but you can't say anything but mama and slob. So here's what I assume is going to happen. Dana's going to go live. And guess who's going to be in the chat? You will, KK. Sophie. Elle. Maria. It's going to be the same old people. That's why you guys will never grow. And that's why you guys are hate bonding to bully people. Paula will be in there. You guys will be wondering like, oh my God, you guys like Jen? High five. Not even thinking. You guys look dumb. You look real dumb. Nothing good's going to come out of this, KK.
People, not yes men, and thinking about the things that Geneva has done and how I ever allowed this dumb bitch to even be in my inbox.
Are you kidding me? You act like your inbox is like something that's like Holly Madison or something. What are you talking about? Again, she was up on your panel. You didn't have that same energy when she was up there helping out doing your guys' bidding. Huh? She wasn't a problem then. Well, God, if I had friends like you, who the hell would need enemies? Pardon me, I have to do a bathroom break in my powder room. I will be right back. Mamas, I'll be right back. And you know what's crazy is you guys are going in shifts. That Dana girl, man, she is attacking me all over TikTok, calling me horrible stuff. You guys are literally going in shifts. What is going to happen when somebody ends up getting hurt or when people get tired of talking about Jen? Literally. The one good thing is at least on Reddit, you guys are giving it back to Maria. And after years of her terrorizing people, her community tab is filthy. Call my husband special needs. But you didn't mind that special needs person when he was helping you, huh? Get on out of here with your...
How I even gave the grace is beyond me.
Oh, it's
right?
Ashley.
And I should know, right? Just like Jules and Jen, so many people having such a negative opinion of you. Well, wait, is it everybody that has a negative opinion about you that's wrong? Or is it maybe you?
No, it isn't me. I know what's going on with me. I'm not hate bonding with people to go after you, no neck. But you're hate bonding. Just because you guys happen to like outweigh what's going on. I'm not in Jules's freaking room. So when I'm in Jules's room, you can assume that I don't even know, but you know, I don't even know what to say. But yes, you know, because nobody's calling you out for your shit. Nobody's calling Maria out on her shit because you're hate bonding. And there's no need for that. You guys want other people to take care of their issues on their own, then you do it. Because you know what, KK? When people are tired, because I'm telling you, you think that you're the new Jules. Then you got George over there covering me. Then you got Slofi covering me. And guess what? You're going to be the first one who's plucked off. I promise you. Not even a threat. You know why? Because you have the most to lose. Just like I thought that I didn't. And guess what? All the people you're hanging out with were the ones that were surrounding me. Except Brooke. Take several seats, please.
All right. So Geneva was in that toxic server with all of us, and
Okay, so you admit that she was hanging out with you guys. So you're admitting that you had a server that was toxic. So why are you just blaming it on Geneva gonorrhea? So when she benefited y'all, but now why'd you fall out with her? You can't change the story. Just saying, girl.
we were in voice chat, and we were going back a few months.
Exactly.
She was asked questions respectfully, okay? And everything she was asked, she had excuse why she couldn't answer the questions. And that made her uncomfortable that she was being called out directly. And instead of having a conversation, she removed herself out of the Discord.
Probably because she got tired of dealing with you guys' bullshit. That's why I suggested yesterday you stop responding, because it doesn't stop, Angela. And the way that I'm responding is not the way that they do it. I'm just pointing out their hypocrisies because I'm so tired of everybody covering me. I can't even do crafts. And frankly, I'm just tired of this one.
And that's fine. And a short while later, she came back and she was welcomed back. However,
Okay, so you're just saying out of your mouth that you knew she was messy, just like you knew Muzz was messy, and we welcomed her back. Okay, so when did this big fallout happen? Geneva never changed. What changed? Nothing. And you had her back twice.
Was not finished. So we then continued on with the conversation. When I say we, I was just an observer, okay? And she took it upon herself to leave again, right?
And people change their minds just like y'all changed your mind. Again, y'all started off in the hive, and now we're freaking dealing with all this crap. People don't want to stay in a Discord and be bombarded by a bunch of freaking angry ex-hive person. Oh, no, it won't be going on in 10 years. Jen will not be around here in 10 years. Jen will not be doing this in 10 years. 10 years from now, I will be at a bingo hall dabbing and rubbing on the little troll doll's head. No, I won't be doing this shit. No. And
you fast forward, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, and she's in my.
And here's the thing. I don't want to cover anything from back in the day. I won't do that. But I will cover her bullshit now because it's funny. Like, this is her life, you know? And I'm not saying that I don't go live at all, but when I shut this live off, I can guarantee you I'm not down in the Discord like, oh my God, what's going on? Oh, did you see my, like, that's not what I do. I might talk to my buddies or something. This ain't my life. This is her life. This is what supports her living and getting her vanities. Now stop it. She needed that vanity to put all of her fireworks in. It makes perfect sense.
Inbox, and again, I had gone back and forth with her multiple times.
And I'm proud of you for doing that because you've kept it classy and you word things the way that you want to word it. And I just love you. When I'm doing not what you call me out on my bullshit, but then you're just nice, Angela. I don't know what else to say.
All right. So she asks me, hey, what do you think about me coming back? And I've been saying that Discord, that is a group thing. There are a good amount of people in there, and it runs itself because of the amazing people in there, the handful of mods.
Yes, the amazing people in there, like Maria, the doxer, you, the firework stealing. Yes, stellar, wonderful people. Maybe Dana's in there because I'm sure when Dana goes live after I guess it's her shift now. I'm sure Dana's going to do a super positive live because you guys are all wonderful people. Actually, all of us are assholes. Mm. Just keep in mind, in my Discord, I don't have it anymore. But in Deadly's Discord, my stuff was dropped.
Always are there to help out. It is a group thing. So, Geneva.
No, it isn't helping people out. You guys are bonding with hate. It isn't about helping people out. Mm-mm. You guys have literally started off at the hive. Hey, ask me how. And now you guys are hate bonding because you know why? Because you're a PBA. I'm going to say PBA because you can't do your dirty work on your own. You're just there to collect it like the leech and parasite that you are. Not my words, the victim. $20,000. If I was dumb enough to do something like that, I would have paid off my restitution and I would have still had bank. But you out there getting vanities and stuff like that, thinking this world owes you something when this world doesn't owe you anything. You owe things to the state. You owe things to the victim that had to lose $20,000 that took a chance and gave you a job. And guess what? Something tells me that when you actually did work, you took a paycheck every week too, didn't you? So not only did you screw them out of $20,000, you also took a weekly paycheck. And then had your mother-in-law go into court and vouch what a great person you were while you about to start talking and skulking with Clint to take more money from his family. You can make all the money that you want and you still going to be a black-souled leech. $20,000. And you want to talk about other people and what they do. You black-hearted, Lego-bodied freak. Respectfully. Mama. Do you think they're mad?
Who had left twice, who is a real lifer, who has done really horrible things.
But isn't it real life when you steal from a company? Isn't it real life when you go into Walmart and you're escorted out to your limousine, berries and cherries? Isn't that doing real life stuff? Isn't that doing real life stuff when you read people's run reports about things that are very, very choicy? You have no idea what the hell happened with me and Mary. Just know me and her are good. Never was charged for any of that shit. It was during a bad time, which you would know because you were talking to my kid's stepmother. That's real life. Brandy, that's real life. Stop eating pencils.
I recognize she was invited twice. She came twice. She left twice. And, come on. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. So then I ask everybody. And the clear consensus was that folks are not comfortable with her around. So
Oh, yes. And I'm sure with Maria in there, literally like St. Mary, Joseph, everything. I'm sure people are really, really safe with her being in there. Mm-hmm. The docs are. And wherever you are, E11, thank you. It's about time Maria gets a taste of her own medicine. And that's your buddy.
And I let her know. Listen, for the time being,
listen to this entitled dumb bitch.
I mean, it's just she's dealing with her own things, and she has a
yes, I'm with it. You don't think it's helping my case? I think it's doing wonderful. Because I think between Nevi and myself, I just think it's hypocritical. I don't like it. I don't like her.
Help me.
And I'm getting bored of her anyway.
Order on her now and all kinds of shit. So.
But she had the order on her when she was on panel. And I don't even like Genivra. Like at all. She pulled my freaking intake video. So why was it okay then, but you don't like her now? I have no idea what the hell Genivra did at all. I think it was wrong, the shit with Kendra, in my opinion. But I get it, I guess. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisies, KK, because let me tell you this. I don't want you to be separated from your kids. I don't want that. I really, really don't. And I don't doubt that you don't love your kids. And honestly, I can even go as far as saying when you got in trouble, you did get formula, you did get things. So I do. Maybe you got the fireworks to have a great day with them. I don't know. But I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I don't want you to be homeless. I don't want any of that stuff that you guys sit and conspire about. I can look at things and say, yeah, thank God she took my apology. I did nothing to you but help out your channel and look and say, yeah, Clint was at fault too. I did nothing to you. Tell me one thing that I did to you, Nebby. Nothing. And you watched me literally go nuts and you made money off of it. And I thought we were good. And you know what? With the stuff that I've done and not being responsible, I can even say when you went to the casino, maybe you didn't win. And maybe you did need eggs to make a birthday cake. I can say that. And I can also say that I'm sorry-ish, but I would never want you to be separated from your kids. Not even me would want that. But you want my life to suck.
Her response to me was that if that's how we all feel, again, I wasn't one of those people that felt that way, that at least she knows that she's welcome in Jules' chat, which I found quite ironic.
But again, I don't know if she's welcome in the hive. That's not my business. Jules will have to say that. But hey, Rapper, nice to see you, my friend. I don't even think you understand that you are just a messenger person. I don't think you understand. And I kind of feel bad for you. Yes, klepto in a cell. And I feel sorry for you because if this is the most attention and the most money that you've made, and yeah, you're not doing it illegally, I give you that. I think I'm being a hell of a lot more gracious to you than me because I never tried to be with your dude. I never went behind your back or anybody else's to plot. And I never did anything to you but come in and apologize for my behavior and for his behavior. And I just don't understand why this went wrong. But y'all were in that hive. And maybe other people are scared of covering you. I'm not. I'm not. 53 days in county jail, and it was not good at all. So if you guys think that Nebby, just be kinder to people. Yeah, she got
Jules had been screaming from the mountaintops that while you're welcome in her chat, you're not welcome to message her behind the scenes.
But what does that have anything to do with you? What does that have anything to do with you? Who are you to police what people can do with Dana person who you shouted out her channel? It's her text. And according to you, don't have anything to do past 2:00. And be in that chat or under a sock account. Sophie will be there. Lori Darling will be there. We know Camden's going to be there. It's the same people talking about the same thing. Run reports. I don't give a shit if you pulled my run report when I got in trouble for that drug trafficking. I don't care. It's just the point that it is so freaking clockwork. So you're not making any sense at all.
And that happened about 2 months ago or so. And Geneva still messages me on occasion, or she did.
Okay, so if she messages you, why are you attacking her? If she was good, you act like all of us have changed. None of us have changed. I'm still the same, trying to get a little bit better. You're still the same. You had her up on your panel. If she wanted to leave a Discord, then she can leave a Discord. What do you care? You do not police what people do. And if she texts you, did you block her when she texts you? Probably not. So why are you freaking trashing her now? What did she do for you to trash her? What did she do to you personally? But see, that's how you guys are. I have individual relationships with people. You know, Lisa Ann likes being in the hive with Jules and stuff like that. Just because I'm not covering Jules because she's not being an asshole to me. You are. And I think I'm being much kinder to you. You had her on your panel. And what I think is when she wasn't beneficial to you guys anymore and ended up getting herself in trouble, that's when you guys booted her. Because I'm going to tell you this, I don't like the dogpiling. I don't do the messy shit you guys do. I don't throw 4 people up there. I don't have weird ass dudes with butt plugs going after any of you. So stop it. And I don't even like Genibra, so don't tie me with her either, because I've yet to get an apology from her for her bullshit. But you guys didn't mind her 2 months ago when she was doing bullshit for y'all. Just saying.
And I'm receptive to it, and I respond. And now we go.
So what you're saying is after that happened, you said that she still texts with you. Out of your mouth, you said that you respond. So what is the problem now? She left the Discord twice. She's hitting you up, you said, to this day. Why are you responding to her and then trashing her? What did she do to you? Something tells me she did something to somebody else. But what did she do to you personally for you to respond to her even recently? You're just not making any sense, dude. What did AKA say? The dots?
Back a few days. Let me take care of a couple things. Hold on. Hello, AC. I just want to get my thoughts out.
AC, who's very married. Just like I'm very married. So if you guys want to talk about me and listen to the little idiot things that Deadly and them are shooting off, you are married. And you have CC Truck, who's also married, and AC, who is also married and likes to dogpile on people. Can you do anything on your own, or you have to have men fight your battles?
So my apologies.
Here comes AC, another person that knows nothing about the community at all.
I had put everything to the side. Hold on, we got some business to take care of. Jyla, my girl, thank you so very, very much for the $10 super chat.
Well, I'll tell you what, you do kind of go back to your old self when you get paid. She'd be like, you know what? Fuck you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Shyla.
CC Karen in the house. Oh my gosh, I was feeling so much.
Beaner. I beat you.
So much. Yeah, you're feeling really bad, Truckee. We're struggling with it. Maybe hop down and back up. I'm not sure. So yes, exactly, just Stanley. So go to Jules then. So she makes it a point to announce
where you were in. Again, nothing's changed about Jules. Nothing. So if you supported it then and you supported it when you started out as a moderator there's no reason to rewrite history. Just like I'm not going to let you do it.
to me that she'll just go to Jules' chat. And I said, let me ask you something.
Who cares?
Why can't you come into my chat and show me support? You're so supportive that you want to come in Discord.
No, what you're doing is they're supporting you because you're a bully. Because you can't handle your business on your own. Just like you guys said that I can't do anything without a man. Well, what are you doing? Oh, I mean, he's kind of a man. But you got Jamie. You got all these people that are going in shifts. You got AC. Can you do anything on your own? If I can't go out and get a job, why don't you have a job? But I'll bet you this. You'll be in Dana's little sock account. I promise you. Here comes AC.
You really just want a piece of information about somebody, because let's be real here. The real life slobs, they absolutely, they take every single piece of information you give them and they...
Right. Except I didn't give AC or Jamie any information or anything. No, he's up on a lead off of KK, all up in everybody's Kool-Aid, but don't even know how much sugar was put in there. And I know that Freeside is cool with him. I get it. That's why Freeside will never have a wrench until he's not hanging out with that person. But he's still welcome in here. You do real life stuff, KK. Real life. Just like AC, just like Jamie. And here's AC converting his to a community when he was just friends with Jules a few months ago. Drop the hard N word, which you'll hear.
For a later time. What up, Soph? How are you? Drive safe. Hello.
And then comes Soph. Happy wife, happy life.
Allegedly, good morning. everything is great. Thank you. I hope everything is well with you as well. And then Jules does, she says something about, KK, in fact, do you want to talk about going real life? Do you want to talk about paying or for body cams? Let's just get straight to the fucking point.
She gonna get straight to the
Don't have to hide
point.
anything. I was aware from day one that anytime I spoke to Geneva, what could possibly be the outcome, number one. Number two, Geneva, tread lightly, mama. I mean that metaphorically, okay?
Oh, stop it. You ain't gonna do anything. Everybody's dox is out. You ain't gonna do shit. Stop it. You was just cool with her. When was the last time she messaged you, girl? You said that you guys still message. So what happened within what? The last time she messaged you? Now you're threatening her? Stop it. You be an extra, girl.
I'm not a real lifer like you, bitch.
But you are. But you are. You are a real lifer. You could stop all this shit with AC and Jamie, but you won't. You are a real lifer. If you're inciting it, you're just as much as a real lifer as the people that are doing it. Except you don't understand. You're the clown in this. You think AC cares about you? Have you seen who AC surrounded himself by? That's dirty paperwork. Just because you don't do the real life stuff, because in an opinion, even though it's public record, did you or did you not read my information? That's real life stuff because it has nothing to do with you. Pull your own run reports, weirdo. Or even if somebody else does it, guess what? You still a real lifer because you're reading it. Goodness gracious. Stop licking stamps.
I can match your energy and I can do it better than you, right?
Yeah.
The fact that you are now alleging that Jules came to you for information and you corrected her, shut the whole fuck up.
Damn, girl. Move over, Maury Povich. KK is taking your spot.
When she offered to get the body cam of Jen's intake video,
Exactly. And you know what? You know what's really cool about that? Is I don't give a crap anymore. But at any point in time, you guys could have said, no, I don't want anything to do with it. Again, you guys are getting everybody. Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. You can't sit there and go, oh, well, oh my God, back when I wanted to get that postage stamp and she was going to walk in and get that postage stamp. And what are you talking about? You showed this stuff. Missy Tessa showed it. Maria was up there. All of this stuff is real life. It's just how you maneuver it.
And told me that there was a $10 fee. And I said, well, you shouldn't have to pay for it. I can send you the $10. And I offered.
Oh, snap went the truth box. So even though you didn't order, even though you didn't actually do that, you offered to pay for it. So now it's an issue because my run report was taken and it was $10. I don't think pulling a run report in Ohio is $10. But girl, she is getting real dirty, like school teacher dirty. You gave her the money for it, which makes you just as guilty. Do you understand? You don't even think about what. Stop sucking on bath bombs. You could have walked. I'm not paying for that, but you paid for it, which makes you as bad. Like I said, you're driving. Somebody just drive me to the bank. Oh, gosh, why you got that ski mask on? Why you got that bat? Oh, I'm going in and making a deposit. So they come out. You still haven't gotten it through your head that maybe he's going in there to rob the store, right? He's going in there because it's cold and he needs a baseball bat because there's a game going on in there. And he walks out with money and says, hey, put your foot on the gas. At that point in time, you don't have to have anything to do with it. You could leave. And that's why I said y'all throw each other underneath the bus, but you are just as bad. Just because you paid it doesn't make the other person, they're just dumb for doing your work. So in a sense, yes, you are inciting people. And yes, you are as guilty about it. I know what the law is. Don't play, girl. Don't play. You need to take that car and probably go park it somewhere and get out of it and sit and think. They're using you, KK. They're
to
using
send her
you.
the $10. And Jules, similar to Jules talking about a fucking thumbnail and making that a talking point, we're glossing over hundreds. We're in the hundreds of people that have been disposed of because of this cunt. All right?
But you were in the hive. What about all the people you dispose of? It sounds like to me, whatever Geneva was doing for y'all, that you guys fired her. Like you was up there like Trump, like you are fired. But then you're still talking to her. And then you're like, oh, well, this person pulled the run report. Well, you made it possible because you gave them the money for it. Hundreds of people. Yeah, hundreds of people bullying somebody, but hundreds of people, like who? Nevi? Like, I don't understand this. Yes. Girl, you was how did you start out being Clint's buddy? And now you like, oh, girl, hundreds of us are disposed. Stop it. God, what is wrong with you? She reminds me of that Catch Me Outside girl. Remember that girl that was on Maury Povich? She like, catch me outside. That's all this one is. She like Danielle Bergam or whatever. She like Bad Baby. That's how she is. She like Bad Baby. She ain't playing. She ghetto thug. She loves it.
So,
Get the fuck out.
I just want to make it very, very clear.
She
here.
gonna make it clear, not cloudy.
Geneva now, to let it be known, I don't give a fuck about Geneva. I am going to refrain from speaking about her unless I need to moving forward.
Okay, so at that point, oh God, I'm having such a good time nitpicking everything. Catch me outside, KK. Catch me outside with your ass and your getaway bank card, even though you didn't have anything to do with it, or pulling a run report, but then giving them $10. That doesn't make you complicit at all. What a gem. How giving are you? Well, make sure, because you said that you weren't going to cover me months ago, that you were bored about it, then cover John Yates, who did nothing to you, and then Brooke, who I hope never retracted any of her stuff. I don't think I'm going to make it through all the way of this because honestly, you bore me. Because it's just, yes, catch me outside. How about that? How about that? How about that,
You're
Nebby?
not welcome over here under any fucking circumstance. I do want to thank all of the amazing people that let me see for myself and did not put.
When did you see for yourself when you just said yourself is texting with her? What you talking about, Willis? Is there an elevator floor like that doesn't go all the way up to the penthouse, the cunt house? Dude, it's YouTube. It's not a business. You guys are just a bunch of horny housewives jumping on one person at a time because you guys can't take care of your business. If you want somebody to pull a run report, it isn't illegal. Pull the run report yourself. It's very easy. Duh.
Push me. Obviously, again, I should have seen if so many people found you as problematic.
I gotta fast forward.
Other, see, and so I don't people hemmed up or whatever. Please take a moment to acknowledge that Jules' present day is sitting over in her hug box, right?
What's a
Echo
hug
chamber
box?
with her sloppy 7.
How do you know that there's 7 people? Were you the sloppy 15th? Because you love being in that hive, being all sloppy and being a slob. Jules didn't want to fuck with you anymore because you became her. Awesome. Great for you. Well, guess what? You've been trashing me all the way through. Catch me outside with that bullshit, ho.
And she's waiting for people's downfall and demise.
This cannot be serious. You're waiting for people. Honey, you guys are calling me a giggler. You guys are like trying to get poachers after me. Do you not remember what you did to me in 2023? What was that, a celebration? What was jail, a sleepover camp? Because you sure as hell loved it. You guys want me homeless. You guys want me to have nothing. What are you talking about waiting for somebody's demise? You sit over there with you back somebody up who told me to OD. Oh, Noel ain't doing nothing, Dudley. You need to quit it. Dudley, why is it that you block me, but then you come in my room? Because see, I'm manic. Are you listening to this ADHD-ridden Maria? Not me. Dudley, are you day drinking again? Did you not say that Noelle, it's a bad look to have her up there? Do you know that I got spokesman, Puck's boyfriend, or his uncle who just came in here, Senorita Butthole, the puta? Dudley, listen. I'm sure you'll be listening because you come in every time I go live. Listen, Dudley, I know that you feel bad for lying on me because I never sent you any naked pictures. You said that. I know that you miss me, but we can't be best friends anymore, Dudley, because the relationship is toxic. And you have Kim. Dudley, I know that you're plotting on me and doing bad. You know what, dude? I'm not sure. I did. Kim. What did I do to you, Dudley, if you have such a soft spot? I know he does. Oh my God, Dudley is missing me like his business. He can't even keep himself from coming in my room. 3. You know why? Because when Dudley was on a panel with me, when William wasn't up there running his fucking chops, Dudley didn't do that shit. Dudley did not talk like that. And even now, I will give it to him when he's entertaining, which is not much. Dudley, I'm going to tell you this, honey. The way that you're freaking drinking and stuff like that, you're not taking care of you. Why I'm even saying anything, because, yeah, I sit there like a damn Buddha that Tina Turner was like, so you get to block people and take their voice, Dudley, but then it's okay for you to lie on people and tell people to take their lives. I'm going to tell you something, Dudley. You need to quit that shit with Cole and making shit out like that, because your little girlfriend, Kim, made it out like you and your sister were about as inappropriate as that horse that Paula and them said that I do it with. I am so tired of you. I'm just tired of you, Dudley. You can't even keep yourself from, listen, we can't be best friends anymore. But stop your plotting and shit, Dudley. That's real
Instead
fucked
of
up.
worrying about yourself and doing something, you wanted to leave the community because it was too dark, yet here you are, okay?
But technically, KK, if I remember correctly, when you got exposed by Eileen and all them, didn't you? Why'd you come back? What pissed off about Dudley is when Dudley gets pissed off, he will have everybody up there that hates me. Because when Noelle was up there, he was getting pissed off that people had Noelle up on their panel because he said it looked gross. I'm tired of being hurt. I'm tired of looking like a hot ass mess sticking up for him. And I think the shit that he says, for somebody to have a soft spot for somebody being a mom figure and telling people, is the one thing that he always was steadfast about, was telling people I wasn't like that with people. And for him to lie and bring Cole and shit into it just fucking breaks my heart. It really does. Because if one thing I've ever known about Dudley is
You're waiting for
jackass.
people's downfall. You want people to
I'm going to get to the part with AC. Hey, Daniel. But I know why he's saying go to bed, because I used to go in there. Right. And I'm like, William, Dudley, I would think if he actually wants better for himself. I mean, I was there a lot more for him than he was me. And for somebody that doesn't care what other people think, he should be telling the truth. And he's just not. And he wants me to look some sort of way. And I'm just really pissed off about it. I'm more hurt than anything, but it is what it is. And KK, let me tell you this. You were on a panel with somebody that said they wanted my chest to heave in and out. You were there and you agreed with it. Why Sophie and them were like, hey, and Chris Hansen. Do your own dirty work, because I'm sitting up here on a panel waiting for your friend Dana to go live and start trashing me while you guys will be in there. So you don't know the definition of do anything on your own, because you're paying people to pull stuff because they get in trouble back, not to you, but you're waiting for my demise. Because the romantic it was is I always worried about blood pressure. And then for me to find out that he told me the power went out. And then he told Kim that it didn't. And Kim tells on him, when he's funny, yeah, I'll listen to him when he's being funny. Let me get to sleep. Yeah, I liked him too back then. He sold himself. Something's going on. I told you, whatever he is with Kim, I'm telling you. And Kim can't keep her damn nose out of my business. She coming in as Zen. I never would have taken Deadly the person after all that shit that girl has done to him. All that shit that he's going to pick some bitch over a friend. I would have thought if anybody, it would have been he would have had my back, but he don't care. He wants to. Yeah. I have a soft spot. She's like my mom, checking on him about his blood pressure and everything, looking up the calorie for his beers and stuff. He don't listen. He just sold out.
All out. You're sitting here addressing a thumbnail, and now I'm going to go ahead and jump into Lisa Ann real quick, because as fast as I'm going.
Ooh, I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this, jibber jabber. I cannot wait.
Do you want to know why you're mentioned, Lisa Ann? Because you're extremely. Speak.
Yes, Kim, you did hear my name. Zen Kim, because you listen to everything that I say, Kim. And I do think you're a thought. And I do think that you have more pressing things in your life. And you dicked over a lot of people while you were talking to Deadly because you were too ashamed. By the way, I hope you're not ordering pizzas with him, since he was nice enough to take the fall for it. Now, you're going to call Lisa Ann fake. What did Lisa Ann ever do to you personally? Were you not friends with Lisa Ann? And do to you that was fake? I'll wait. She wasn't a fake friend. I think you're a fake. I think you're big time a fake. Well, I can do something that I know for a fact, whoever you are that you don't like. Hold on. Since you get so nitpickish when I do stuff you don't like. Ghost Akira, stop it. Delly's like a fucking somebody in my family gets on my nerves. You don't like it when I make these little noises, huh, Zen? I'm here to serve you, girl. Are you getting annoyed yet? She hates it when I do noises like this. Anyway, back to you, ma'am.
Because you're nice doesn't mean that you've got a real bone in your body. You're fake.
Well, let me ask you this. Instead of giving people $10, why don't you pull your own run reports, huh? What do you mean? You're fake. You modded for Jules. Were you fake then? Was Glenwood fake then? Nope. Was Geneva fake when she benefited you? No. Is AC fake? No. Is mad. Oh my God. Let me get into this shit real quick. Let me play AC's thing and then we'll talk about the
There you go. That's you. Fucking thumbnail. It's out of it where how dare we speak negatively on Lisa Ann?
because she didn't do anything to you, fake bitch. You modded with her, okay? What do you do that's so great? Lisa Ann doesn't pay people to pull things. She don't do anything like that. So take several seats, miss. I modded for Jules for years, and Jules self-served me until you wanted to be the queen bee. You are fake. You are absolutely fake. Deadly was this horrible person when all you guys bailed on me, but then you're back in Deadly's room. But you don't agree with that racist stuff, right? Mm-mm. But I get yelled at. Let me just play AC's thing because I cannot listen to this fake bitch. Because, girl, you are fake as hell. Then we got CC Trucker back up there. Okay, hold on. Oh, you little maggot. And then, KK, you saying that I'm not relevant? Girl, you're ooh, let me see right now. Let me see if you're covering me.
We have both had our moments where we were proud of ourselves at one point or another. Having a moment is one thing. You see one person in the chat write something bad about you, you're immediately doxing Maria.
I could strike your channel right now. How many times do I have to tell you guys that if you're going to cover me, at least make my voice good? But see, here's the thing. If I do anything real life to you, then I have to deal with those two Neanderthals. I could strike your channel right now. Mm-hmm. Should I strike your channel? I think I should strike your channel. In fact, I could throw many strikes at your channel. And what's going to happen? AC and Jamie are going to make do with their threat. Nothing good's going to come out of that. They openly say the stuff they're doing. Do you want me to strike your channel? I should probably do it. Clint, should I strike KK's company? I could strike your channel right now down for 7 days if you don't stop your shit. And then guess what? You'll come back and you'll strike my channel. Oh, no. But it's okay when Maria, or they ban evade, or they mass report channels, or anything like that, like Deadly's channel. And I hate to stick up for him. You guys didn't have any problem taking that kid's voice, and he had to go over to Rumble. Most of you guys are on ban evasion. Maria. I should strike the channel. I really should. And I could do it right now, but I'm not going to. Because I'm not like you. I don't need other people to do my business. So I don't know, opposite day. I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know, maybe if there's a hamster crawling up your ass issue, because that's what I meant. I wasn't talking about you. But I can say, if I'm going to get out for racist and stuff like that. So see, like Jamie and them said, I'm just a person with the mic. Then stop your real life bullshit. I can't with this bitch. I'm not going to strike her. She's not worth it. Like her, I care about my kids. Okay. Now this is my life. My life is great. Well, you know what? Kim, I'm about to piss you off, girl. You about to be catch me outside in about a second, Kim. Promise you. Okay. The pictures, the suggestive pictures. Okay. Oh my God. I sound so professional. Light on the salt, extra olive. All right. Good for some and not for others. They need medication. Okay. And see, this is what a content creator does. All I did was expose AC saying something really, really rotten. And guess what? I went in and I covered 2 cases about a woman, just like the situation with Hayden, going through all these mental health issues, why people like you guys are sitting there trying to drive people insane. So if you guys get to take a clip of something and put it to your narrative, just remember. So I just wanted to drop this little nugget. So go ahead and put this on here. So remember when everybody's saying everybody's racist and how words just flow off the tongue, including Dudley and William Nevy, who you loved being in there and modding for them. I heard that you support it. Now I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Thank you. Finally. I could be wrong. He may not be saying the N word. He may have said petunia. I could be wrong. I played it twice. So, trigger warning, since everybody wants to act like they're part of the moral police. So this is okay? Since some people get totally held to AC, hold your ears. I mean, Freeside, hold your ears.
Like, I don't know this nigga. I don't know him at all. I don't fucking care. Like,
Oh, I told you and Jamie to stop your real life shit, and I would leave y'all alone. Because I know what you and Jamie been doing, and that shit better quit. That's gonna backfire. But
I mean, if that's her dude, like, power to him or to her. I don't give a fuck. I don't know him.
And there you go, AC. Again, you don't give a fuck because you know what, Mr. Fellow Hive, Mr. Jules. Hello. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. If I was any better, I'd do a back bend and be a camel. I'm just kidding. How are you doing? Yeah. Yeah. Right. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll register. Okay. Okay. Yeah, do you have that information? Okay. Okay. Can you do me a favor? All right, have a good weekend. Okay. Thank you. It was Trump. He said, KK, you're fired. Remember, AC and all of you guys, I'm just a girl with a mic. Except I don't have a mic. But you don't give a fuck. Exactly, because you don't know him. Because you're a leech. And you came to this community friends with Jules. You guys got mad because she stuck up for me. That's it. I don't even hang out with her. I've done way worse to less people. Wait. Anyway, I've been an asshole.
The issue is, again,
So are we going to throw him under the bus too? I think we should repeat that, since you guys repeat all my stuff.
Whatever. Like, I don't know this nigga. I don't know him at all. I don't fucking care. Like,
I don't think you said orchid. I think you dropped the N word on top of calling people the R word. It's like everybody says, we don't want to do real life shit, right? So leave me alone. If I'm just responding and doing nothing to you, then stop. Because AC, I'm telling you this, and other people, just leave people alone. Let's just keep it. Let's keep it on the YouTube streets. But maybe if you guys want to get on other people, since KK and all you guys want to support Deadly and William saying that stuff, I have to be honest and be partial. You support it too. So who's driving the car and who's robbing the bank? Just saying. Like I said, one falls, we all fall. Maybe not for the same thing, but one falls, we all fall. And leave Lisa Ann alone. So if you guys could hit the like button on the way out. And let's play a song, since we all want to march together. Except I don't need people to march with me. March with me, but I don't need people to do my dirty work. I'm not you. I don't hundreds of people to go after a person. So again, Nevi, go out and chop some logs. Go get a job as a bouncer with them big ass shoulders. Go do something with your life other than stay the hell in mine. Just saying. Thank you guys for coming in, and thank you, mods. I forgot. Sorry. Okay. So what happened was, and I wish Dudley would just tell the freaking truth and stop. I've never known him to just keep at this stuff instead of just telling the truth. But I know he's another one that likes to block you, which is bullshit. Okay, so I talked to Dudley the day before, and it was like really bad storms and stuff. Well, he kind of just asked me out of the blue. He goes, well, what do you think about me and Kim talking? Now, again, no romantic anything out of his mouth as well. And I was just a little worried because the last time that he was with Kim, he acted crazy. Like he was hitting me. I'm drinking bleach. I mean, he was to the point, and she released these text messages about him and his sister and just all this crap, right? So, and I was worried about him. I don't like the kid like that. That's gross for him to even insinuate that, Deadly. But so I was worried. Not because I was trying to tell the kid what to do. It's because when he was with her, he got so upset one night. I remember he was like, leave me alone, Kim, leave me alone. And then he says, I take all these assholes back, right? So anyway, so I was talking, Kim hits me up, and Dudley told me to not say anything to her because I asked him, I said, is it okay if I mod her? Because I was trying to be a supportive friend. And then so I talked to Kim, and Kim throws Dudley underneath the bus. She was like, oh, guess what? When he said that somebody wrecked into the pole and he didn't have electricity, he was talking about me. Okay. And if you're dating him. And then she said something, oh, when you said that you were like, I want to hear your voice. And she goes, I just thought that was really, bitch, I told you, when he's funny, I will listen to him. So Kim got all butt hurt because I think that doesn't want Dudley around anybody. He did treat her horribly, but she did too. Deadly's just the type of person that'll screw you over for anybody, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't have cared if him and I weren't that close of friends. But family will fuck you first. And Deadly told everybody about and everything. So for him to sit and to come in accusing me of doing stuff what he said, I might hate Jen. She might be the R word. I know that. I just thought that Kim was this nice person. I always thought that it was him. And the way she talked about him on the phone. And the shit she said that was so horrible. Kim lied to me. And then when she came in, because she got pissed off, because I told her at the very end of it, I said, Kim, really, I don't want to have anything to do with this because they messy as hell. So then she came in getting gangsta with me, and I can play it because I was like, girl, you better get out of here. Let me tell you something. When a girl comes in and you call them out on their shit and then they start putting that laughing emoji, that's when you find out. And I started getting real Danielle, catch me outside, girl. Because I'm going to tell you something. Some bitch is not going to get disrespectful with me. I don't know what Deadly does to these women, but I'll tell you what, his freaking leg must be a kitty litter box because these bitches are pissing all over him and marking their territory when honestly, I was just a friend. And he said it. And I do not like him. I will never like him. Deadly's a hell of a lot more forgiving because that bitch was calling and getting pizzas too. And for anybody to tell me and call me a giggler and stuff while he's doing it, she put that shit out. Yeah, right. Want Deadly for what? His beer cans? Get on out of here, Clara. Want Deadly for what? Deadly ain't even paid Clint back for that freaking bet thing. Anyway. And please, can somebody go something entertaining about being trash? Exactly. Oh, and he be hating Whitney. He's got Whitney up there. Like I said, catch me outside with that bullshit. Catch me outside.
Toy Soldiers by Martin.